Testing. All my people, man. Raise it up. Yeah. Okay. Yo, I see the flag, dog. It's raised halfway. Steady creeping, get blast with the AK. I have a soldier mind. Bullets ricochet. Come to my hood, see a murder every day. I can't help to feel lost, hope I find my way. It's been a minute, but I think about my nigga Ray and about your mom. I know she's in a better place. More haters, look death in the face. Concentrated on the money, more dope for the take. But at the same time, it brings a lot of pain. Cause most of my homies either dead or locked away. Ain't no love in the hood, niggas don't fly straight. I got a habit, but I work on it day to day. Just to feed my fam, hustle like every way. Yeah. Raise me up. Testing. All my people, man. Raise it up. Yeah. Okay. Yo, I see the flag, dog. It's raised halfway. Steady creeping, get blast with the AK. I have a soldier mind. Bullets ricochet. Come to my hood, see a murder every day. I can't help to feel lost, hope I find my way. It's been a minute, but I think about my nigga Ray and about your mom. I know she's in a better place. More haters, look death in the face. Concentrated on the money, more dope for the take. But at the same time, it brings a lot of pain. Cause most of my homies either dead or locked away. Ain't no love in the hood, niggas don't fly straight. I got a habit, but I work on it day to day. Just to feed my fam, hustle like every way. Yeah. Raise me up. Testing. All my people, man. Raise it up. Yeah. Okay. Yo, I see the flag, dog. It's raised halfway. Steady creeping, get blast with the AK. I have a soldier mind. Bullets ricochet. Come to my hood, see a murder every day. I can't help to feel lost, hope I find my way. It's been a minute, but I think about my nigga Ray and about your mom. I know she's in a better place. More haters, look death in the face. Concentrated on the money, more dope for the take. But at the same time, it brings a lot of pain. Cause most of my homies either dead or locked away. Yo, what's good, man? You tuned in to the Black Brothers Urban Podcast Network, where we keep shit 100% official. Right here on the hottest internet show to date. Right here in the Motor City, man. Keeping it real, man. You got your boy Big Boy Semi. You got my co-host over there, right there, Mr. Madden. And on the side of me, man, you got your other co-host, Street Life. 3 different voices, 3 different opinions, 3 different minds that work together, man. I am king. That's how we rule. That's how we do. That's how we show and prove. Right here on the White Brothers Urban Podcast Network. Stay tuned. Just one more, man. One more. Semi in the building. Yo, clap niggas, man, with something lethal. I'm a visionary, ride with my pencil. Write my thoughts, the streets don't miss you. Die for the hood, armed with my pistol. Everywhere I turn, only if you knew what I've been through. Same shit nigga go through. Mom side of work, grab the Pro Tools. So dope, I ain't proud, need new shoes. Wanna be a hustler, wanna be a gangster. First to 4-5, now you a wankster. Hands on the trigger, watch out for the haters. Stay in the hood until I blow up major. Drop rhymes, so focus on the paper. You see niggas fall like skyscrapers. Rag to riches, see my folks no dummies. Quick to throw the D.O.P. how they love me. We grind all day, we grind all night. Hustle every day, hustle every night. Up in the morning, we grind all night. No sleep, no rest, we grind all night. We grind all day, we grind all night. Hustle every day, hustle every night. Up in the morning, we grind all night. No sleep, no rest, we grind all night. Yo, what's good? What's good?
Detroit.
What's up, my peoples?
Y'all tuned in to the Bite Brothers Urban Podcast Network.
And we are here every other week, all the time.
Live for y'all.
Uncut.
Should we introduce ourselves, man? Because motherfuckers.
No, they know who we are. No, they know who we are.
Well, where they at?
Know y'all.
Where they at?
Nobody know us, man. Damn. But anyway, I'm Big Boss Semi.
AKA City Life right here.
I'm your man's Mr. Madden.
And I'm Sala. I gotta give me a certain name.
Right. That's your name.
That's right.
Your name.
Right. What's up, everybody?
Everything cool, man. Everything good, man. I had a rough fucking day yesterday, bro.
Ooh.
What about your week? What about y'all week? How was y'all week this week?
I had a good week when I was celebrating my birthday.
The week was good, but the day yesterday was fucked off.
Yeah.
I was in Chicago, man, off some dumb shit, man. But anyway, yeah, this was
Something
man.
happened with the load or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but fuck, it's what it is, man. I ain't gonna complain about it.
Yeah, you
Chicago,
safe and sound, big dog. You safe. You know. We here to do it again.
Yeah, don't stress over nothing.
Hold
That
on.
ain't worth stressing
Silence,
for.
man. Why shit, man. Shit good.
Damn, today ain't Friday.
Silent, goddammit, while I drink, goddammit, smoke, goddammit, quiet, goddammit.
All right.
Oh, shit.
Sometimes you be in the mood, man, you don't want to be hearing shit, man.
Yeah.
I came home last night, man, bro. I just took off my clothes, man. Now, listen, I usually jump in the shower when I get to the crib. You feel me?
Yep.
But I have to admit, yesterday, man, it's just one of those days, man.
Yeah.
I didn't even jump in the bed. I got right on the goddamn theater chair.
Just
Just Jones zoned out. That's the way to
And
do
guess
it.
what woke me up?
what?
My snoring.
That shit was loud.
I'm like,
That
what's
shit was loud.
I thought I heard some knocking at the door, bro.
That shit sound like that.
Real talk.
Right.
I thought I heard knocking at the door, man.
And
I'm
it
like,
was you. Right.
Look, I get up, I go right to the peephole.
Right.
Who there? I look out, man, ain't nobody there. I'm
Right.
like, God damn, nigga.
Okay, I'm tripping.
You
Right.
that motherfucker.
The other day, man, I went to sleep in my clothes, man. I was so tired. The day I told you I hit the rest area, I was like, man, I just couldn't. I was just too tired, and I hit the rest area. I just hit the rest area, man, and I parked on the car side, on the edge, on the car side, man. I ain't even pull my curtains or nothing. I just crawled
Just
on
crashed
that.
in there. I feel you, man.
I was asleep.
I get the best sleep in that motherfucker than I do in my own bed.
Yeah.
But then again,
you
I
used
need
to
a new
that.
bed.
Yeah.
Is that why?
Probably?
My shit
Probably
fucked
got to
up.
buy you a new one. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm cheap, nigga. Fuck that.
But ain't nothing.
No,
like,
fuck. I'm done.
Ain't-
I need a bed though,
Ain't nothing like coming
like a
home.
$5,000 bed.
Man.
One of them
sleep.
nice motherfuckers.
Did that come with a
asleep.
woman with the fan?
I hope so. I hope so for that motherfucking price.
5,000.
Yeah.
I mean,
bad
bro,
as that.
beds cost that much. I mean,
Yeah, for a good, cause you spend 1/3 of your life sleeping, so
so you have to. It's an
that's a
investment,
major investment.
just
You know
like
what
how
I'm
you
saying?
like a nice ass TV.
Yeah, that's investment.
You know
too.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What you got? A 75 inch?
No.
What you got? What size TV?
Well,
you
in
got?
my room, it's just a 32 inch.
Well, that's what you got in the living room.
Well, I have nothing in the living room. It's in the family room in the back is like a 52 inch.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
Right.
cool. That's
Yeah.
Got
Yeah.
that viewing area.
Yeah, I got a 52 in my bedroom. You know,
I'm about to.
I
Up,
got-
I think that's a man thing.
Yeah.
I'm about to upgrade to like a 80 inch.
yeah.
Where?
Which the one you got? Ain't that
That motherfucker. I'm getting rid of that. That's a projection.
Right.
Okay.
I can tell.
I'm getting. Goddamn. Thank you. Damn. She done dog my TV, dog. Like last time you was here, you was like, why is it
so
fuzzy?
blurry? You're
God, it ain't fuzzy to me. You probably need
Yeah.
glasses. The shit do
I
look
do,
good. God damn
but
it.
it looks like a projection. It's not clear.
Yeah. It's a
Yeah,
projection.
projections, man.
And
They got
you gotta
different.
sit back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They, you know,
You're too close.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm
Too
gonna,
much TV.
yeah, I'm gonna sell that motherfucker or something.
Yeah.
Get me a motherfucker 80 inch high definition,
Yeah.
ultra, whatever,
Ultra everything.
4K,
Hey.
Yeah.
5K.
Yeah.
Such a man thing.
That shit
Yeah.
about like $10,000.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
you
they
got to
cost.
be able to
They
see.
cost.
everything.
But you right there. It's right here. It's
but
Did you pour yourself something else? What the damn thing?
right here,
Is there something more in there?
yeah.
Pour something. Pour the young lady something. No what?
Be careful. Be careful. Yeah.
You gotta hold it like this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you don't know, man.
No, I don't know. I'm a savage, man. If it don't come in a bottle,
Yeah.
yeah. If it don't come in a
This
bottle,
motherfucker had liquid all the way over here and shit. Blowing up shit.
right? If it don't come in a bottle, you know what I'm saying?
Hey man, you gotta know how to make cocktails, man. This you know what this is, right?
Yeah, it's a shaker.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you know how to
Yeah.
so you gotta learn
Shake
how
it
to
like
use
the dice.
Yeah.
it. So when you shake it, look, you
I
gotta
mean,
hold
you know,
that
Shake it
shit.
like
I
the
make
dice.
the, I make
Just
the
shake it like
cognac
the dice,
sidecars, and I ain't made one in a
Oh, well,
while.
you gotta
so
make
it's
well,
slip.
you
You
gotta
know what
make
I'm saying? Yeah.
Hey, if y'all interested, this is $25 at Bed and Body.
And y'all shake it like the dice.
And we gonna come out with some Aritas shakers.
Yeah,
you know what
exactly.
I'm saying? We gonna
Yeah.
come out with some Aritas shakers.
I'm just gonna up the price about $15 more.
Yeah, because it's custom.
Goddamn it,
It's
it's
custom.
branded, goddamn it.
Yeah.
Right. Put a platinum stripe around that boy. Yeah.
But anyway, man, shit, what's popping in the daily news, man?
Yeah,
before we
alright.
get started on our
Well, this one is a lot of people done heard of it, but anyway, my condolences go out to the family of this 9-year-old Emma Hernandez. She was riding her bike. She was riding her bike and got mauled by like 3 pit bulls, man.
Oh no.
3 pit bulls.
where?
In
the
Detroit
east
West
side.
Side.
Oh, it was
It's
the
the
west
West
side?
Side. It's the West Side.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's bullshit.
man.
Right,
Did-
man.
so did
9
she
years
die?
old. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, she
did.
died,
Oh,
man.
Oh man.
She
I'm
died.
sorry to hear that. My heart goes out to her family.
You know what, man? I remember when we stayed on Arcola, right there off of Van Dyke. It used to be. Remember when we drove past the other day, and I told you
Yeah.
about the lady that stayed right there? She had about fucking 50 dogs.
Right.
Them dogs would get out, and them motherfuckers would run in packs.
An attack.
And the main one, we called that motherfucker Curly, because the tail curled up.
What was it? A pit bull?
Nah, just
like a
straight
husky,
motherfucking huskies and,
Yeah,
and,
I remember that.
Right.
10 motherfucking breeds mixed up in one.
Right.
Man.
Them motherfuckers would eat the fuck out of you.
Like curly
They would
out,
eat the
curly
fuck out of
out.
you,
Right.
bruh.
I think they was possessed with the devil running
No,
around.
and-
but-
but listen, so one day I come home from school, they got the whole motherfucking block, just police everywhere. I'm like, what the fuck going on? They at her crib. They done, her and her son done barcaded theyself, whatever, in the crib. They got guns and shit. They refused to let the dogs come out. It was a big motherfucking.
Oh, so the Humane Society showed up and then
with the police, yeah.
Oh, then it just turned
no,
into a
the
standoff.
Humane
standoff.
Society came with the police.
Oh, and
because
it
they
was a
already
big
had
standoff.
problems with her.
Oh, okay.
Remember, she had
okay.
literally 50
Bruh,
dogs and cats.
you talk about the smell on that block?
Yeah, I know it was horrible.
Dog, horrible.
It's like a horse farm, man.
But
Ooh-wee.
anyway, they got the shit. They got the shit together, man. Took they punk ass to jail. You know what I'm saying? And you already know what happened to them dogs, man.
Right. They what they call them when they put them down?
Yeah, put them down.
Euthanate.
Euthanized.
Yeah, euthanasia.
That's, what,
Euthanized,
that's
they
that's
get
what's
you.
going to happen to these pit bulls. This 33-year-old guy, he's getting charged.
Oh yeah.
Murder.
Yeah, he getting
Manslaughter.
charged. Shit, let me see what they charging him for. They were charging him for a lot of stuff. Involuntary manslaughter, endangering a kid with a dangerous animal,
Yeah.
and they get
Yeah, but-
second degree murder. They charge him
And
with
they
second
trying to
degree murder.
say so the question was posed: should they ban pit bulls in
But
the city of Detroit?
Pit bulls been
Was
banned
they
for a
pit?
minute.
Was those pit bulls?
They were pit
Pit bulls.
bulls.
It ain't the
Are
pit
you
bulls
serious?
that
No,
do the damage. It's the
He had
owners who train them to do that. You know what I'm saying?
well, he had they say he had a flimsy fence, and he went. They
Yeah,
wouldn't
but a pit bull.
properly put
Yeah,
in-
but listen, a pit bull that's not trained is still the same thing.
still-
You
Yeah.
have to actually
Yeah,
train.
you have to actually-
They were
Them
bred
dogs.
to
Right.
be like
Mm-hmm.
that. Yeah.
But
Right.
just imagine if you know we fathers. Imagine you
Yeah,
got a
for sure.
your 9-year-old out there playing. Next thing
Yeah.
you know, she done got mauled to death. And just think we don't even know the size of these pit bulls. Just think, them knocking her off her bike, man. She just riding along.
I mean, 9 years. What about the postal lady? Was that the postal lady not that long ago?
Who got attacked by the pit bulls?
And that pit bull was, man, they hit that pit bull with everything, man.
Yeah.
Still wouldn't let loose.
Man, I would have took my pistol, went right up to that pit bull's brain, and blew his brains out, man.
But
I love animals.
Yeah.
But goddamn, humans over animals.
Yeah.
But listen, they don't like to. Listen, I'm gonna get flack on that. Who motherfucker you need to die? You know, some people, man, live and die by that shit. They will pick their animal over you, man. And I understand you know, you loving your animal and shit, but goddamn, you have to train them right, man.
Yeah.
But my condolences go out to their family, man.
yeah, man. So you know, they tried to get the dogs off her, throwing bricks at her, and actually one of the guys shot one of the dogs while the rescuers was there trying to work
Rescue.
on her.
Damn, those dogs
Man.
is out of control.
Hell yeah, they out of control. Yeah. I feel sorry for my man too, man, but he should have known, you know, when you get dogs like that, you gotta take the proper steps and get the right surroundings.
But
and
he
everything.
didn't know the dogs was gonna kill a girl though. Like to I don't know.
It depends on how he trained them. But
That's heavy.
he
right
might have
there.
didn't know that they was actually going to attack the girl, but he should have known when you have
Something was
dogs
gonna
like
happen.
that, you gotta have that proper enclosure.
Right.
You know,
Right.
so they can't
Everybody
just
feel
get
like
out
they're
and
not
get
gonna
loose.
kill
They
'em. Right.
And how many dogs was it again?
3 pit bulls on one little girl.
How
knocking
many
her off
dogs
her
did
bike.
he have in total?
Oh no, it's just the 3.
Oh, just them 3.
Three.
Oh.
So one got one.
Yeah,
got
one was
shot.
the leader of the pack, and the other 2
Yeah.
followed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what they do.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm.
And one of the witnesses say she had bite marks
All
all over.
Oh, my
Man,
God,
places like, you know, they
Neck or
didn't even want to
shoulder.
describe it. They didn't even want to describe
Oh,
it.
that's
So you can
sad.
imagine, like,
That's terrible.
if it's a one regular good sized pit bull and a
Yeah.
regular sized 9-year-old man, oh man.
Well,
Those
My
are some
condolences
dangerous
out for that.
dogs.
well,
Yeah, I
condolences
feel
to the
bad for
family,
them.
man. You
Yeah.
know, and keep up with your goddamn pets. God damn. If you can't fucking take care of the pets, don't have
Don't
them.
have them. Right.
God damn.
Yeah.
All right, next story, man. Shit.
I got another one from this actually happened in Cleveland, Ohio, man. This motherfucking 34-year-old what's his name? Solomon. I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but I'm gonna try to pronounce it. It's Nicowatina.
Spell it, motherfucker.
I'm telling you, NHIWATI. No, Nicowattawa.
Okay, well that's close enough.
Nicowattawa.
Okay.
Nicowattawa.
They know.
But
what's the
anyway,
deal with
anyway, he's a Cleveland. He's a police officer, man. He kidnapped a 12-year-old girl while she was sitting waiting on her school bus and urinated on her. And he filmed this shit while he fucking did that shit, man.
Wow. That's
I mean, what's wrong with this world, man? And this is a cop, a police officer supposed to be protecting us.
it was a police officer
a
that did
police
that.
officer,
Kidnapped a
34-year-old.
12-year-old girl and urinated on her
Urinated
and filmed
and
it.
filmed the shit. So,
Wow.
so he got caught up. You know, he got charged with kidnapping, pandering, obscenery, disseminating material harmful to juveniles. They charging him for assault, endangering children, and child enticement, interfering with custody and public indecency. So, yeah.
Yeah, something is gonna.
Yeah,
5 of them
man.
gonna stick to his monkey ass.
Hey, I know the prosecutor saying that they gonna make sure he never wear a fucking badge again. So right
That's
now, he's
it?
Hey.
He need to go to the penitentiary.
Well, right now,
Damn.
he's
Free.
Yeah, he's out on
he
bail.
locked up. No,
Oh,
he
he locked
Oh,
up.
he
No.
locked up. Oh, they didn't give him bail.
no. They gave him bail. It's like $2 million cash.
Oh wow.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
Man, you
good.
know
That's
what?
good.
I'm not, man.
Right.
It's sad, man. But I ain't surprised because they do a lot of shit. You know, I be watching them crime stories, man. I done seen motherfucking state troopers and shit that done murdered motherfuckers, man. On them motherfucking diabolical and all them little them crime punishment motherfucking shows, man. I see a bunch of crazy shit.
Man,
You know what I'm saying? So this shit is sad, man, but it don't surprise me, man. We got fucking evil people in this world.
yeah,
man.
but they let you know, it could be your doctor. It could be anybody
Right.
that's out here
Dentist.
molesting these motherfucking kids. You know, they That's
You know, that's why I never wanted to join the Boy Scout. I used to always think that was creepy.
Well, you know what?
I was a
This
Boy
nigga
Scout.
was in the Boy.
Boy Scout, we belong.
Hey,
Cub
heavily
Scout.
in that shit too.
Yeah.
This nigga had the backpack, the motherfucking the
Man,
tent, the
you know,
motherfucking the.
I mean, that
But,
was
you know what though? I'm gonna tell people like when you a kid, to me that's like I was in the motherfucking military. I'm
Yeah.
getting these awards and I'm doing shit to get these awards. That's what it made me feel like.
Yeah.
You know.
You're like, what that badge
Right.
for? Keeping a
And,
secret.
you know, we used to do shit.
Right. Hey,
no, I'm messing with you.
look, Junior, don't say shit.
Y'all hear my brother over here talking like that?
No, hey man, but
I'm talking.
on the real talk though, it's been.
Yeah,
I
it's
have
been-
heard stories
Oh, I heard plenty of stuff.
about
Yeah.
Wow.
like
Yeah.
it was a list, man, that the Boy Scouts of America let. We got to find this list. It's gonna be on another show. They put out a list of every troop. What you call the guy? Head trooper? What you call him?
The troop master
Troop
or something.
master,
Yeah.
That
Cub
ever
master.
been
It depends
convicted or charged or even what you call it was accused.
Yeah, but they're not supposed to be around kids if they convicted or.
Well, I think this was before the laws changed.
Oh.
But so before that, you know what I'm saying? You know,
Okay,
it's-
okay. So you say the Boy Scout. Shouldn't you be asking the Catholic Church that?
Yeah.
Come
for
on,
real.
man.
For
Shit.
real. Boy
That
Scout
shit don't mean
Catholic
shit,
Church,
man.
that's
Catholic Church
equal.
still motherfucking coming and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
The altar boys. Ain't that what you call them?
Yeah, that's what they call, yeah. The altar boys. The altar boys.
They can't get married. Okay, hold on. Priests cannot have a wife, right?
That's correct.
Right. Just as nuns. It's the same
But
thing.
they
the
can touch
opposite.
it. They can touch little boys.
They
And
might-
nuns can't have a husband, but they can dib and dab with each other.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
For
Yeah.
real, that's true,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Yeah.
They be dipping and dabbing with each other. Yeah.
Mhm.
Wow.
But
The
you're
Catholic Church.
designed. You're designed. Men are
Right.
designed for women, and women are designed
Exactly.
for men.
Right, right.
You know what I'm saying? It's
But not man on man, bro. Like on
You
they,
feel me?
And I ain't saying nothing about whoever your lifestyle, but when you have a prominent role like that,
Right.
yeah. a
what you
higher
call them priests
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
in the Catholic Church? It's priests and then what else?
Bishop.
bishop and cardinals.
No. Bishop is in the it's in the Baptist.
Yeah, no, they got
Oh,
bishops
yeah,
too.
bishop
And,
in every-
Oh, are they do that?
yeah, yeah,
they rank.
So it's priest, bishop,
yeah. And I don't know the structure
yeah,
or how it
Yeah.
goes.
yeah, how the structure is.
Yeah, I
Who
don't-
is the highest?
cardinal? I guess.
Or the Pope?
Pope.
Yeah, Pope is at the
Pope is
top
the
of the
highest of
food
all.
chain.
He like, nigga, I get dibs on everything, nigga. Let me get the first dib.
Ooh, that's so sickening. That's so sickening.
Man.
Oh, that's so sickening.
Sick fuckers, man. I don't give a fuck, man.
Right.
Shit.
But anyway, back to the story, man. My man, he came and was messing with her and repeatedly tried to get her to come in his car. Then he had nerves to leave, and he came back again. And then that's when the neighbor got suspicious because he was all around looking.
Yeah.
Where was this
So
at?
actually, he got put in jail 4 days later after he did the crime.
Okay, where was this
This
at?
is in Ohio, man. Uslit, Ohio.
Uselet. Oh, hi.
Am
Hold
I
on.
saying it right?
Is
Well,
that a
in Cleveland, Ohio, but the city is Uslit. I think Uslit.
I think you're
Suburb.
saying it wrong. I think it's
I don't know how to say
Euclid?
it.
Yeah. Euclid.
Euclid.
Yeah.
Euclid.
God
Okay,
damn it,
yeah.
nigga. Get
Euclid.
your shit right.
Hey, yeah.
No, I'm fucking with you. Euclid. Yeah, man. We
Right.
I used to go past because you got to hit Euclid in order to get to Cleveland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so
Suburb,
it's out in
yeah.
that way, man. But
Some parts of Ohio, man, is very fucking weird to me, man.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
I'm serious, man.
I think Ohio is the state where they test antibiotics or if they
It be
wanna
some
mix
lot of weird.
drug-
Am I right or wrong, bro?
No, you definitely weird. They
Listen,
definitely
the people
weird.
in some of them places. I done been to some of them small towns in Ohio.
Hmm. And they be weird,
Weird,
really weird.
crazy,
Yeah.
and they look at you like, "What the fuck?" You know what I'm saying? I shit, man.
Yeah. For sure.
I have my heat on me when I go to that motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
So what's the next? What's the next one, man?
I don't have no other ones, but I got some other stuff I want to talk about.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if anybody listened to that video with that Marysville lady.
Yes. What is going
Man.
on with that? The city council of Maryville, ain't it?
What happened? What I want to hear.
This lady was online. Basically, she's an immigrant herself. Okay.
Okay.
We go put that on there first. Basically, the town where she's from is in Marysville. What is that? Marysville. Oh, I don't know why I didn't put that.
Marysville.
Marysville.
Is it up in
That's a
Michigan?
city. No, it's
Indiana?
not. It's not in
Indiana?
Michigan, but
I don't know why I said-
Marysville. I forget what.
I thought that was. Was
No,
she
we-
talking to a reporter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was standing in her door.
Yeah.
That was Michigan, man.
Okay. Well,
Oh, so that
Marysville,
is
Michigan.
Yeah, that's
north
Marysville,
of
Michigan.
north of here.
What
Well,
happened?
anyway-
I ain't been up on nothing.
Before we even start, I'm gonna say fuck you to that Marysville lady. Period. She is loony and she out of her mind. Basically, she's an immigrant. She's saying in her town she wants to keep her town white. She don't mind a black couple, black on black couple moving into town, which is really no black people in her town anyway. This, if you want to put it out there, but
Right.
anyway. She don't approve of the racist mixing. They don't care what kind of your race is. So she says she don't want black and white, a black husband and a white wife living in her town. She's from Germany. She says she don't like no immigrants. So she immigrated.
She from. Are you surprised?
I,
Are you surprised?
Hey, Germany.
Listen.
Look at the
Germany
president.
caused 2 planetary conflicts in the last 100 years.
Let me see. What can I say about Germany from what I know from history? The people supported Hitler.
Definitely,
They supported that dude.
Yeah,
You feel me? He couldn't have done that without the support.
other people. Yep.
Right.
You know what
And
I'm saying?
She seems like she's lost
Yeah,
in
well-
the because she's talking about.
I'm not
all from
surprised.
she opened online talking about the Christopher Columbus and all this stuff.
Oh,
Them
man.
bringing the slaves over here
Oh man,
and
fuck
all that.
her.
He was a
But
drunk.
yes, basically
Fuck
she
her.
want her town to stay all white. She don't want no mixes of the races. She don't care what. She don't even want her own people.
But you
to
know
come
what?
here.
Oh yeah.
You know,
and what
it could be-
political
it
office
could be-
she in?
She just an old
Old hag.
rat.
Oh, I thought she
An
was-
old hag.
Oh,
Sorry.
She running for
old-
hag of the year.
Right.
Right.
Hag of the fucking
Hag
year.
of the
But you know what? One thing I can say, what's a positive out of that? Can you come up with one positive out of that?
We know exactly who she is.
Exactly.
We know
That's
what she
it.
is.
Oh,
we
yeah,
know
that's
exactly
good.
Because a
who
lot
she
of
is.
people feel like that,
Right.
man.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh right.
But she
Exactly.
old
But
school with her thoughts.
listen, when I see people like that just come out and blabber their mouth, they being real.
No, she was
That's
being.
good.
She was definitely being real.
But
on that
I
video.
would
People
rather
need to
I
watch
would
it.
rather for you to show your true colors.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because you know what
You know
you're
what I'm
dealing
saying?
with up
Right.
front.
And it's a lot of people
Who have
that we work with, that we see,
Yep.
Oh yeah,
that thinks just like this woman do,
Right.
bro.
man.
Because
Absolutely.
if they did not, now when we talk about Trump, there's some black people that voted for him.
Yeah.
People voted for Trump for a different reason.
Right.
Okay. But most of them voted for Trump because of what?
We're the ones that the white people do.
Exactly.
'Cause
They
the color.
voted for him because of the
After this, is the way I feel about it. After Barack Obama, that was the sieging. That was the underlying
Right.
belly.
Absolutely. Right. We
That
have
was
to
the
get
underlying-
anybody in here, but
But another
black
nigga.
or white or
Yeah.
a woman or a woman.
Yeah, or a woman.
Right.
Yeah.
They would have
Yeah.
did better with the woman, I think.
But
But
they'll take
she
a
would've
black
been-
man.
She would have been held too. Though.
They would
Yeah,
take a
exactly.
black
Yeah,
man
she
before
was-
they take a woman. They'll take a black man before they
Well,
take
clearly.
a white woman.
Right.
For real.
Well, another black man should have ran.
Yeah,
Well,
for sure.
well,
We fucked
a
in
lot
the
of
game
people
with
think
Trump.
like that, man. This is what I don't understand, man. Why is there so much hate that people give to black people? Okay, if they say this is the number one thing they say, well, y'all fucking kill each other, blah blah blah. Y'all don't take care of shit. Y'all fuck up shit. You know, a whole list of
That's
shit.
what that old
But
lady
guess what?
said too.
We ain't fucking with nobody else shit.
Definitely.
So why is there so much hate? If we killing
the
each
design.
other,
It's design. First of all, this world is built on separation. You know what I'm saying? It's always built on classation. You know, we
Yeah.
better.
Yeah.
Always separate. It doesn't matter black or white or whatever. It's whatever. They always want to separate. I don't know if that's the competition of it or whatever. They always pointing a finger at, okay, we better. That's one thing. And two, if they don't have anybody to stand on, they not taller, right?
Yeah.
So they need cheap labor or whatever, like free labor. And so we came in as free labor,
Yeah.
not being considered a human. Right? We're not even considered humans still to this day in the Constitution. Okay? So with that perpetuated, that's perpetuated. And keeping us down. And then I think deep down, I believe this. Deep down they know that we are stronger. Because in order for us to be able to still stand through all of this,
Oh yeah.
think about
Right,
it. What do
right.
we have to what we have had to go through, and we can still be here. They feel like it's some of that has to still, that pressure still has to be like keep them back some, because what happens if they take over? I think that's the background.
Their
thing.
biggest fear is us doing the same thing they done to us.
Yeah.
If we did that to them,
Right.
oh, they was shit and
Okay.
they would,
Right, but they gotta understand we not people like that.
But
They-
that's
they-
European descent people. Okay, so what about all the rest of the people like Asians and Mexicans and everybody else? Why does they have such a hate for us?
because they're taught that.
Absolutely.
Right.
They're taught that.
They
You know what I'm
following-
saying?
They following.
They following
them.
Yeah, they followers. They are followers.
But two is fed daily.
Yeah.
I go back to Fox 2 News every day at 5 o'clock.
It's perpetuated.
It's perpetual every day.
And I
every
peeped.
day.
No, what I peeped. I'm glad you said that.
Okay,
I
what
peeped
happened?
that
Tell me
after-
what happened. Tell me. Oh my God, tell me what you see.
The other day I was
Okay.
watching the shit.
At 5
I
o'clock.
really don't watch the news,
All right, I hate
but I
watching
just
news.
wanted to watch it.
Okay.
Okay,
What's
okay.
the
It
format?
came on.
Yeah.
It had a highlight before the news came on about some story about some motherfucker
Was
get
it on a
killed.
weekend
In
or
the hood.
weekday?
This was on
It's
the this was on the
important.
weekday.
It's
This was
important.
on the
Okay,
weekday.
go ahead.
And they had a highlight on something bad that done happen.
Right.
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 Where did it
something
happen
we did.
bad at?
And
In
Detroit.
Detroit. In the hood.
Detroit.
Right.
And we
In the
did.
hood.
One of
Right.
us did. Okay.
Yeah, black.
Go ahead.
Black.
Yes.
So then they had some other shit pop up, and
Right,
then some
right.
other shit pop up,
Right,
and
and
then the
then
news
other-
came on.
Okay.
Then the news came on,
Okay,
okay.
and that was the
Out the
first story.
Right.
That's the
Out
first
the
story,
gate.
right out the gate. They
Right out the
already
gate.
done. They already done.
Put it in there.
the-
Absolutely.
So
Listen, I told you I formatted the
so
whole news.
I'm looking at this shit,
I'm
and
listening.
the whole program
Yep.
is basically negative
Absolutely about us.
about black people.
Absolutely.
Now, when they got to talking about other shit,
Yep.
I'm
It
like,
was in
just so
such a
fluffy.
positive
damn.
light.
I'm like,
fluffy.
where the fucking energy at?
It's so fluffy. Yes.
It's
Absolutely.
like, why your energy ain't with that motherfucker?
Yeah.
And then they
It's a-
talked about that killing, the last shooting that happened
In
uh,
Dayton.
Was that the last shooting? That
Yeah.
mass shooting?
No, it was
Yeah.
another one. It was a little smaller one.
Well,
Oh, it
they
was a
talked
smaller
about.
one.
Hold
They
on,
talked about one of them.
this was Tuesday. I watched this,
Okay.
and they talked about it, and I'm listening at how they
How they
like,
word it. And how they,
wow. So I'm like, so if that was a black person
Yep.
that did that,
Absolutely.
we would have been named Thug.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Everything
Animal.
else,
Definitely do
animal, salvage.
Savage, savage.
What's the other? So many. That's
yeah.
what they.
Thug,
Thug,
animal,
goon,
savage.
whatever,
yeah,
man.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Without calling you a nigga. Hey,
And
bro.
this is what people see of us every day.
Wow.
This is
Hey,
what they see every
this is-
single day on every
This-
channel all day long.
But
I'm
check
telling
this
you.
out. I got something for you.
That's feeding the hatred.
This ain't only in Detroit.
Oh, no doubt. Oh,
Oh,
no,
no.
no. This is
St.
throughout the whole
Louis.
United States.
Dallas.
Yeah.
Chicago.
Absolutely.
Indiana. All of them. Dayton, Ohio.
The-
Cleveland.
Okay.
Yep.
But the
You
thing
know,
about
Analyze
it
that. Why is that?
Right. Why is it formatted
is it's
that way?
perpetuated.
No.
Yeah.
Because of what?
What you mean?
Why is
Yeah.
it formatted like that?
Oh, because they want to
Because
keep
they
us
want- they
down.
wanna-
Right,
They
right.
want
But who
everybody
controls
else.
that? It's a
Absolutely. Who-
white
Yeah, it's a
person
white-
with them
yeah.
networks.
And
Yeah.
the thing about
Of
it
course.
is we start believing it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
if I ask if I ask people why a lot of people watch news to see if they unfortunately I don't know, it's the silliest thing to see if they people on there. You know what I'm saying? I guess it's the levels of people that you talk to or whatever. But it's so silly. Every day you can format the news. I can format.
Yeah, you can format the programming.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And you know, I have to admit this, and this is something that I hate to admit. I'm a little brainwashed on some shit,
No
but
doubt.
but I'm smart enough
know
to
you.
tell the difference.
Yeah.
But on some shit, when I don't want to fucking use my mind
Yeah.
and think deep, I can fall right into that shit real quick. I'll be like, oh,
Yeah.
dumbass nigga,
Yeah.
lock your bitch ass up.
Yeah.
And it
Right.
don't even be the case, man.
Yeah, a lot
it don't
of
even
times
be the case.
it's not the case. You know what I'm
And
saying?
I find myself doing that sometimes, and I don't like it.
You know what? If
Well, getting brainwashed. What?
I mean, just jumping to a conclusion
yeah,
I could tell
on something
Yeah,
that
absolutely.
them motherfuckers
absolutely.
flash
It
on the
happens.
news.
On the
Absolutely.
news or the
Listen,
web.
everybody.
We should do a
Try this.
episode just on that, where
Everybody,
we,
try this.
unbrainwashing.
One day you off for work or you not doing nothing. Roll the hood. Roll the hood.
Roll in the city of Detroit tomorrow.
Roll in the city.
I do it all the time.
And
man.
stop. Get you something to eat. You know what I'm saying? Stop in the store and speak to somebody. Bet you won't have a problem.
No,
You will not have a problem. Don't nobody look at you crazy.
no. Oh my God.
Don't nobody look at you funny. You know, I speak. I just what's up, bro? How you doing? Hey man, slow motion, better than no motion. You know, just
Right,
just
right,
anything. Just
right,
speak. Like, what's
right.
happening, brother? You all right today? And they will respond.
Keeping it
Absolutely.
real.
They will
Yeah,
respond. Hey man, how you doing today? Oh man, I'm staying out the way. It depends on what it is. I might get in the way. You know what I'm saying? And they'll chuckle and they will walk
Right.
on.
That's
Yeah.
Right.
I never run into drama. I don't run into drama. It be little spiffs going on over there, or something going on over there, or
Most of the time, when people looking for drama, they find it.
yeah,
So you ain't
yeah.
exactly
It's just like
looking for drama.
Facebook. If you looking for it, you'll find it.
but shit do happen.
Shit
Don't
definitely,
think it don't.
yeah, definitely. But
But-
shit happen
Flip,
everywhere.
right,
Look
Right.
at
Shit
Walmart.
happen everywhere.
Wait,
Yeah.
Look at
Innocent
Walmart.
people get
Right.
killed every day, B.
Fuck
For
yeah.
sure.
But listen, let's flip it. So I walk in the suburbs. I live in the
Mm-hmm.
suburbs, right? And so we go in the grocery store, and people. So I'm trying to get a theory going. Like, what is it? I think they would really prefer if we walked around and hold our heads down, because so we go, you know, neighborhood grocery store or whatever. And my son, like when we first moved over there, he was like, dang, I feel like he said he felt like a caged animal, like he feel like in a zoo. 'Cause
Yeah.
everybody was just looking at him funny.
Right.
Right. And so when I walk, so I just started paying attention to how people look and react.
Right.
First of all, my neighborhood, I'm the only black person in the neighborhood. I live in Royal Oak, 1 block from Main Street, whatever. And it's unfortunately no other black families over there, right? People walk down the street with their dogs and stuff every day, all day. My neighbors do not even speak to me. They get in their
That's
car,
sad.
they car right in front of they
How
park.
neighborly.
How
Right.
they don't speak. It's like 4 or
neighborly.
5 of them. They get in the car. They look down. So I'm trying to figure out if they want us to behave like this. Like, I don't get it, because they always either walk down, don't speak, or keep their head just straight up. They just don't. They just don't speak.
Wow.
It's the weirdest
I
thing.
mean,
It's like-
reading some of those, reading history with black people back in the slavery days, and even after that, when we went out in public and went to the city, to the little,
City centers, yeah.
we was taught
to look
to,
back.
to look
Right.
down, and then when you see
Don't
a
look
white
at 'em,
person
right, don't look 'em in the eye.
come your way, cross the goddamn street.
Yeah.
You were taught that?
Well,
No,
that's
not-
what they.
They
you
taught
said
the
back in
slave,
Okay,
yeah.
got you, right,
Yeah,
right,
and you
right.
better not damn near touch them.
And you better not
Right.
look them in
Right.
the
You
eye.
better not look
But
at
then,
them.
but then it was illegal to even talk to
Well,
them. You know?
look
Yeah.
at what happened to Emmett Till.
Right.
Yeah.
The lady claimed that he whistled at her,
And she lied like a
It
rug.
lied, and you see what happened to
Stupid.
him.
Whistle.
Right.
What the
So
fuck?
imagine Emmett Till was his mom, man, put it out there as such because she wanted the nation to know.
Right.
But imagine how many Emmett Tills
That we didn't know
exist
about
that
it.
we ain't know about.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
plenty.
mean, they would
Yeah.
take us and hang us, man.
Oh yeah.
doubt. No
Yeah.
doubt.
Definitely. No.
Cut off our
Looking,
fucking
smiling.
testicles.
Anything.
Right.
You know what I'm? They take women, cut off their breasts,
Mm-hmm.
all type of shit.
So really, this go back to your question. You said, why do they treat, or why do they hate us so, or whatever?
They treat us like that because we allow it. every other race, every other community has a unified social structure.
So why don't we? Realistically,
400 years of being taught not to trust each other. 400 years. Any other race hasn't even been in this country 100 years. You know what I'm saying?
Right. They come over here just to build.
Right.
I
Right,
think
okay.
it's a little bit more deeper than that.
Yeah, it
No
probably
doubt.
is.
So,
but
that's
if you
the question.
notice,
That's the question.
other
Why?
races, they wonder why we are not unified.
Okay, if
we
you
wonder why. I wonder
if
why.
you if a cop roll up and we know he's a dirty cop and he pulls up,
Black
Right.
or white.
let's
Cop,
say right,
Blue.
So
Really?
green.
Sure.
Blue.
Right.
Right.
So we on the side right here, and it's 2:00 in the morning, and we the only ones out here, and this cop roll up by himself. If he gets out the car and start welling on him as if he trying to kill him, would you step up and do something?
I would have to.
Exactly. But imagine how many black people that don't do
They just
anything,
stop and
bruh.
videotape.
Right.
They don't do shit.
Yeah.
But let's
That's
go
the
back.
problem. We scared. I think we. I hate to use the word scared, man, but
Again, it really does go back to 400 years. He nailed it. When you think of the Willie Lynch,
Yeah,
I
we've
think
been
we-
systematically, mentally stepped on.
systematically though,
Yeah.
it has been. We should go over to Willie Lynch. Some people don't
Yeah,
even know
some
about
yeah,
it.
I
Yeah, we
Really,
need
that
to.
should be.
We need
that
to
should be
do. That should be
That's
our
what-
next
that's
next show.
absolutely.
Yeah.
We
The
should
Willie
break
Lynch lab.
down
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
Willie
A lot of people
Lynch
don't know
lab.
it. A
How
lot
it
of people
still
don't know.
breaks
Yeah.
down
Right.
today. It still
Yeah.
affects us. But at the end of the day, the question was, why do they hate us so much? At the end of the day, it's really not hate, and it truthfully,
really
and I believe
envy.
this. Nope, it's not a black and a white thing. It's about the green. Period.
But
Well,
see, I'm gonna tell you
economics.
something. Hold on.
Economics.
I
I'm
believe
gonna tell you
it. I
something.
believe it.
I believe that's a big part of it.
I'm a history buff.
Okay. Okay.
So when they first came over to this country,
who are they? European?
the Europeans, and what they did, the first thing they did was sent all their criminals, robbers, thieves, and stuff over to this country.
Colombia.
This was after quote unquote Columbus.
Right.
Said he, like after Columbus made it here, Spain and everybody sent their people over. There was, to get their thieves and their downtrodden out of their country. They came up with this hierarchy social structure, and they tried to do it with just the English. The English tried indentured servants, and they tried to indenture servants, quote unquote slaves. You see, when they call white folks slaves, it's indentured servants.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So they tried to have slaves with the Dutch. They tried to have slaves with the English, and the Spanish, and the French.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And they quote unquote thing was, you be our slave for X number of years, you can get your freedom. But then when they tried it with the Indians ran. And the Indians disappeared. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't track the Indians. So that's why they figured they'd get us. You know what I'm saying? And what they did was, what they learned from that trial and error period was, the wealthy keeps the power, and the raggedy white folks that's on the same food chain as us, they give them hope.
So that's what Donald Trump gives them.
Donald Trump giving a po bro sister fucking trailer park barefoot
God damn.
tobacco chewing
Right.
po ain't shit
Right.
motherfuckers hope.
Wow.
That's it. That's it.
That's deep.
They just
is, that's-
have
yeah.
hope,
That's-
and
yeah,
they
makes
are
sense.
worse on the food chain than us.
I believe that because
You
if
know what
you
I'm saying?
start off with hope and you still below us or on the same level,
You don't even
Then-
consider yourself equal to us.
you still don't. Wait. You still don't. You still feel like you better than us, even
Right.
though. But my
Even
thing
though
is,
you not. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Right. But they
My
feel that
thing
way.
Is, yeah, if you start off with all the opportunities you have, I know people look at us like that, but if you start off with all those opportunities as a white person and you still can't make it,
I know.
I mean,
what
think
that
about
say? What that say?
What that say? That's
What that
what I
say?
think. Like,
It says
for real.
a lot.
Yeah.
That says
says
a
a
lot.
lot.
You can't, because we had to fight.
My
to get it.
homeboy that live in Alabama. He say the whole state. Now, I'm not gonna say the whole state, but maybe the majority of the white community in Alabama are just, they believe whatever they see on that television. They believe it like it's a Bible. They believe it like it's a law.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Black folks do too.
Yeah. A lot of black folks do.
And that's sad.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't believe
You
a lot
know,
of stuff.
and
They get to arguing about
I'm
stuff
coming
on
to a
Facebook
point-
and stuff. I'm like,
Right.
really?
I'm getting to
I'm
a
like-
point where I don't even trust Googling nothing
No.
because they can feed you anything.
Of course
They
they do.
can.
Yeah.
They can.
Mhm. Yeah.
Right. That's
I think I'm at the order old school set of encyclopedia. You
But
know
I
what
mean,
I'm
who
saying?
wrote?
You better make
Yeah.
sure how many
But-
times it was
But who
rewritten.
wrote? But
Right.
who wrote that though?
Yeah, for sure.
What they
For
say?
sure.
If the lion, if the hunter catching the lion, okay, until the lion tell a story, the hunter gonna always be the victor.
Yeah.
Think about that. In our
Yeah.
story, our history books, unless we go to Africa or wherever we originate from and get the story, as long as they telling the story.
And we
You know what
had
I'm
to
saying?
have some story about some slaves that fought back.
Would,
Well, yeah.
We had to.
yeah, no, it is some that rebelled and shit and
Took
Well,
over some
of
shit.
Yeah,
them
took
jumped.
over
Think
some
about it,
shit.
Some of them
Oh, yeah.
jumped. Some
Yeah.
of them
Lot of
realized
rebellion.
they was
There's a lot
not
of
going to do
rebellion.
it. And they
yeah,
jumped. They
yeah.
jumped.
We have stories like that, man.
But
That's
I've never heard of. I've never seen.
I'm
them published.
gonna send you some
Thank
shit.
you.
Oh,
yeah,
And I've
I'ma
never
send you
seen them
some shit.
published.
Yeah.
I've never seen
Well, there's
anything.
Harriet
They
Tubman.
believe me, they're around, bro.
Besides Harriet Tubman and Nat
But
Turner.
no, you're right. You'll never see them in
In
Right.
print
the education
or, yeah.
books that they
Right.
teach the
Mike, you
kids.
need to-
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
That they teach the kids at school. You'll never
don't
see
even-
them in those
right now I got
publications. That's
Yeah,
real
you'll never
talk.
see it in
Oh no, and
real
definitely see it in
publications.
schools.
But you know what?
See it
I'm
in
gonna
schools.
get some food for thought, and this is something I thought about like a long time ago. Back to what I said the conversation was about, and I ain't gonna get deep into it.
Mhm.
Jesus Christ,
Mhm.
black men, right? Which they
Right.
says that.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that's why we're hated. I believe that's part of it.
What,
That's
that we are
going
the
all the
originators?
way back, right?
Yeah, we definitely
And
are the
I believe
originators.
some people just don't want to fucking accept it.
Right.
That's what I think. Amongst what you said too, and
Right.
other shit on
Right.
top of that,
Right.
makes us like fucking the number one fucking enemy, dude.
And they can't erase us.
They can't do it.
They can't. You know, I had a teacher, and I had to take some. During high school, I was fucking up. I had to take some night classes, and I had a teacher that was, he was Muslim, or whatever his religion was, and at that time I thought he was a weirdo. But my man was so on point. He didn't even
He
actually
was white or black?
black guy.
Okay.
He didn't actually even give us book work or work like that, but he taught you self. He passed around some crayons. He said, "Everybody, no, for
What
real,
grade? What grade is this? That's funny. That's funny. No.
10th, 11th grade,
Wow. Okay, go
something."
ahead. I'm liking it.
So he passed around crayons.
Okay,
He said,
okay.
"Everybody, take the paper off."
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He said, "I'll give you 10 minutes. Y'all do whatever y'all want to do, but take the paper off the crayon."
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
and everybody took the paper off the crayon.
Okay.
And he had a hot plate with a pot in it.
Okay.
He said, it's not going to burn. He said, "I just got it on warm." He said, "Everybody drop their crayon in it." It was a 128 box of crayon. You know, some people had 2 or 3 crayons.
Okay.
Man, we dropped them in there
Milk.
and let it melt. He said, "What color?" He said, "Everybody come up here and just look at what color it is." He said, "Out of all those colors, they main color come from black."
Exactly.
I was like, wow.
Oh yeah, no doubt. My mother used to say, white can come from black.
Right.
Black cannot come from white.
And that's
Definitely.
True.
That's
And
true. That's true.
That's true.
Right.
It cannot. I don't care how you switch
Right.
it, flip it. It
Yeah.
can't.
You take that black man. I don't give a fuck.
You can
Even
get
if you
all
take if you wash clothes,
Yep.
And you fucking take that black shirt and put it with that white.
Oh yeah, it's a wrap.
Ain't no more.
Ain't no more white. Yep. Ain't no more white.
That shit gonna be dingy.
Yeah. Yeah. For
So
sure,
yeah,
for sure.
that's true.
And
That's true.
that really go back to it. So then you say why they afraid of us? Because they're afraid of being eradicated.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are. Oh, another 150, 200 years.
It's a wrap.
Yeah, they out of there. You know what I'm saying? They out of
But
there.
you know, hey, I ain't afraid of our people, man. We man.
I love our people.
Of course.
I love us, man. We
For sure.
mind wise. I mean, bruh, look at all the inventions that we did.
They don't give us credit for.
Oh no. They don't give us credit for shit. Cause Thomas Edison didn't. That punk ass cracker could not think of light bulbs. For real, he couldn't. Tesla came and punished him.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Real talk.
I read that.
Tesla
whole,
came and punished him. But the thing about it was, these lights in here. I mean, just simple history. These lights in here.
He didn't have the funding for one.
Tesla
the money,
didn't.
the
Yeah,
money.
Tesla did not have
Other
the
than
money.
that, he would have been.
Yeah,
on
he would have
point.
been.
And people fucked him at the end.
But these lights we got, incandescent, not the incandescent. What are these?
Fluorescent or
Yeah,
whatever you wanna call
fluorescent.
it.
Yeah,
That's Tesla's technology
Yeah.
that they stole
that they
from
stole
him.
from him.
Wow. No,
The bulbs that you screw in the top, they get hot and you can't touch them. That's Thomas Edison's invention.
Right.
You know.
And a lot
The
of people don't even know the story of Tesla, bro.
Right.
They don't know that he died,
Yeah.
man, broke and heartbroken,
Starving
man,
and-
starving.
Yeah.
Tesla.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the FBI came in and took all his
Shit,
all his
all
research.
it implemented in today's shit that we
Y'all
use
talking
now.
about the car?
No.
No,
That's not
no,
the car.
They
Tesla.
just used his name.
Yeah, they used his name.
Oh, well, I
Yeah,
gotta
it's
do
a
some
guy
research.
named Nikola Tesla. He invented.
He is a black guy.
No,
he
he was Hungarian or
Yeah,
something.
yeah,
He was Hungarian
yeah.
or something.
He was in charge of. I'm gonna tell you what he did. He did something to where it drew power to cities, to small cities, where Thomas Edison couldn't actually do that at that time, and they just took his shit. They hired. Thomas Edison hired him.
Yeah,
right?
for a minute and lied to him.
And lied to him. And listen, he made him sign a deal to where he basically walked away with fucking nothing.
Yep.
Couldn't fight the dude.
Couldn't do
It was
nothing.
solid. And that's where it was, man.
One of the technologies that Nikola Tesla made better than Thomas Edison is the way electricity flows.
Right.
AC DC. DC is the generator right here. The power only flows to like this unit.
Okay.
AC, alternating current, is a way that the current will run back and forth and it'll go further and further and further.
Okay.
Yeah, and electricity power, it could be multiplied. Man, the shit they charge us for this shit, they could give
Man,
this
they-
shit away.
man,
Well, you know that when you think of the what's that? The solar panel
Yeah.
on the west side. I don't know if you familiar. The Greenfield and Schoolcraft. And we used to be a park. I think it started with an S.
Along the freeway, ain't it?
Right there.
Right there before you get on the freeway.
Right there. The whole park is filled with solar panels. The whole park. So we talking about the size of a neighborhood park. Would it take up a whole block this way and a whole block? So a square block. It'd probably take up.
So a square mile, probably, huh?
I don't know how to
Half a
measure.
mile.
it, but
Maybe 2 acres or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know how to measure it, but
Yeah.
it's a whole block, at least a block and a half this way and a block, and nothing but so you can't even count them. Like it's a whole bunch.
Wow.
So you know how solar power works, and it saves up energy as the solar come down. There's one solar panel can be enough for your house.
Right. A lot of
And then
people
you
go
can
off
save
grid.
it. Yeah, you
right.
can go off grid
Right.
and save it, and
Right.
then do the neighborhood.
Right.
So if you got that many solar powers, how come the energy bill ain't going down? How come our energy?
Because they full of shit.
And do you know
'Cause
it's
they
against
full of
the
shit.
law to go off the
Yeah,
grid?
they making that
Well,
against
well-
the law. Some bullshit.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Well,
It's
you know,
against the law. To,
but you know, like when
And
you
to
go
build.
when you go to Montana, it's a lot of people that be in the mountains that's off grid.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And
What
they-
happened to the guy behind here? They used to stay on the roof. Is he still here?
Yeah, know what? He is over
Nah,
there.
he off. He definitely off.
That dude off grid.
I mean,
You-
he got a whole
he
house
still
up
that.
there.
You know what? You seen that, huh?
Oh my God, he got a whole house. I wish. I
You
wouldn't
can't even tell really if you.
It's got a tent. Oh man, he
Right.
living good.
Right.
He's living good.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's still
No.
over there. I hope he's still over.
I
The
hope
last
he's
time I seen him, I
It's
seen.
a ladder up there. He got
Yeah.
a tent.
I wonder in the
Man,
winter what he do though. In the
Dope.
winter,
I mean, shit. His shit probably heated up real good.
got
Yeah.
fireplace on, real
Yeah,
fireplace. Something be burned.
with sunlight, you could really heat up a whole house with like just the windows and shit in a winter time. But with the windows open, yeah, it's just the nighttime you have to worry about. But if
Yeah,
you
I
store
can't
that up,
imagine.
if you store
Yeah,
that
he
up,
doing
and
good.
yeah,
They try to harass him. I've seen the police come over there and mess with him before.
Oh,
I know. I hate. Ooh, listen. But yeah.
Fucking with him. He ain't did
Man.
shit, man. Well, listen, man. We gonna take a little break and we gonna get back with our main topic. Which
Yep,
is that?
yep, yep.
What's the topic of the show? Do anybody know?
I do. You got to just read it.
Read
the fatherhood, and the mothers and stuff.
Read
Y'all
the
always
man.
want to bring up some old controversial
Read,
stuff.
read the topic of the show.
Read it.
Some
Read it.
mothers
Go ahead.
Keep him. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, well, it's not on my screen. Y'all know my screen messing up. Go ahead, read it.
Read it.
I can't see.
I can't see that.
Huh? Ain't nobody y'all.
Look,
Nobody got it for real.
come on, you the newcomer.
I guess so. Let me see. It is. Let me see, y'all. Mothers not allowing dads to be fathers.
That's
Yeah,
right.
Right.
yeah.
And we gonna
That's
get
the
into
topic.
that,
Yeah,
man,
gonna
after we
definitely
take this
get in.
break. All right. So
Yep.
get prepared, man. Stay tuned.
Right.
Peace. I see you looking good. Tell me if you got a man. If you tell me you do, I still be your friend. We could chat all night. I wanna be your man. I feel something special, even when we touch hands. We can kick it. Let me tell you all about my plans. We can do things just like best friends. Totally committed, but that could end. Never let you walk away. I never take that chance. I be the king, you the queen. You like my right hand. Mom said I had ways like your old man. He's marriage material. Here come the kids. Had a vision. Pops in the kitchen. Give you what you need. That is my mission. You need me to love you. That's what you missing. I got what you missing. Sexual healing. Loving in the morning. Loving in the evening. Sex all the time right there when you need it. I got what you missing. Sexual healing. Yeah. Raise me up. Testing. All my people, man. Raise it up. Yeah. Yo, what's good, man? You tuned in to the Bike Brothers Urban Podcast Network, where we keep shit 100% official, right here on the hottest internet show to date, right here in the Motor City, man, keeping it real, making Yo, what's good, man? You tuned in to the Bike Brothers Urban Podcast Network, where we keep shit 100% official, right here on the hottest internet show to date, right here in the Motor City, man. Keeping it real, man. You got your boy Big Boy Semi. You got my co-host over there, right there, Mr. Madden. And on the side of me, man, you got your other co-host, Street Life. 3 different voices, 3 different opinions, 3 different minds that work together, man. I am king. That's how we rule. That's how we do. That's how we show and prove. Right here on the White Brothers Urban Podcast Network. Stay tuned. Just one more, man. One more, Semi in the building. Yo, clap niggas, man, with something lethal. I'm a visionary, ride with my pencil. Write my thoughts, the streets don't miss you. Die for the hood, armed with my pistol. Everywhere I turn, only if you knew what I've been through. Same shit nigga go through. Hands on the trigger, watch out for the hater. Stay in the hood until I blow up major. Drop rhymes, so focus on the paper. You see niggas fall like skyscrapers. Rag to riches, see my folks no dummies. Quick to throw the D.O.P. how they love me. We grind all day, we grind all night. Hustle every day, hustle every night. Up in the morning, we grind all night. No sleep, no rest, we grind all night. We grind all day, we grind all night. Hustle every day, hustle every night. Up in the morning, we grind all night. No sleep, no rest, we grind all night. Yo, we back. On the second half, man. Now we about to get into some serious talk.
Right.
Because this conversation right here has to be made. Mm-hmm. You know, and I think I speak amongst myself, but everybody around, like I say, the table can relate to this particular topic. So what would be the topic?
The topic is mothers not allowing dads to be dads.
Fathers to be dads.
Well, fathers.
Dads to be fathers.
Fathers
to be fathers.
Dads.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So let's jump on into it, man.
This hits home with me. This is real touchy, and this is sickening to me. You know what I'm saying? You know, if I got my son cutting the grass or doing any type of housework or lawn work, his mom actually thinks I'm being hard on him and will come and get him and rescue him.
Wow.
That shit pisses me the fuck
shit
off.
hurts, don't it?
Yeah, it do.
As if you don't know what's good for your boy.
Right.
They don't see the fact that you just trying to like instill in him, man, some good values.
Right.
That's gonna carry on in life.
And responsibility.
But they see it as something else.
Punishment?
Yeah. I don't know.
Even the child, you don't listen. I got 2 sons. My younger son, I notice when he come around me, and I tell him to do something, right? He turns his lip up, man. Try to, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But he know not to really buff his chest up to me, because man, you ain't bigger than me,
right?
But I could tell from the tone, right? He actually feels like, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Why the fuck am I telling him anything?
Right.
But where is that generated from? Why do kids that think like where's the energy coming from?
You know where it's coming from? It's coming from the mom.
Exactly.
Because of a failed relationship or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I think that. I definitely believe that. I believe it come from she wanted the relationship to work or whatever it might be. You know? And it stings, man. This shit is.
I mean, you would think after a few years, man, of you not being with each other, man, that, you know, y'all could like, you know, come to terms and be like, okay, for the boy, for the children.
So the children is used basically like a pawn.
Yeah, definitely. All the goddamn time.
Right. We all.
And she don't know she fucking his life up. You know what I'm saying?
So my
you
question.
can't baby a kid. You can't baby a kid.
So my question is, okay, so I feel like, because I'm going to give a little background, because, so here's my question. And don't get mad, okay, at this question.
Okay,
'Cause
let's
Come on
hit,
with
let's
it.
hit
coming
that.
real. This coming real. So, sitting here listening to y'all, I feel like I'm the man in me and my ex-husband's relationship. Got 5 kids. By one, we were married, and so I feel like he was the woman because
Okay.
he felt like I was too hard on them.
Oh, didn't?
Yeah, he felt like I was too hard, right? And so my boys are kind of soft, and it's really unfortunate. They don't want to do nothing, and so I don't know how to do anything but come as a woman, right? And try to. I don't want to ever demasculine, whatever that word is, to
Demasculate.
my sons, but
Right.
at the same time,
Right.
it's like I want to put my foot down and say, look, but I'm not a man, so I still come across as a woman. So it's a little tricky as far as that go. But then, as men, so here go the tricky part. Well, as men, where do y'all come in and put y'all foot down and say, look, this is when the woman feel like you being too hard as a man, and your son sees this. So I don't know y'all situation, so this is not a personal question, but so you got your boys, and they at your house and they doing their thing or whatever, visitation or however it works out, and here come the woman want to say, no, that's not, you can't do this to my baby or whatever the case may be. At what point do you say, back the
fuck
fuck up,
Right.
This
go
is what
home,
you do, too.
and I got this as a man, because that's, but like I said, it's a little different, but because listen, I believe that God put men and women over a family. You cannot, so this is not a sexual thing as far as gay and lesbian, none of that, but men and women can only, it has to be man and woman to have a baby. Has to be. I don't care
That's
how
true.
you do it.
That's the
right?
divine nature.
That's the only way you can do it, right? So now you come in as man and woman, and I have the soft spot. I'm supposed to nurture this, and the man is supposed to teach the men to do, boys to be men, and come across as this. So then when a boy sees a woman being able to say no, and come and get the boy because you being too hard on them, at what point does that start looking bad to the guy, to the boy? Okay, let me set it up. You got him doing chores or whatever, and the woman, oh, that's too, I don't want to, whatever. And she's allowed to come and get you and rescue you as a boy. So then it seems to me that the son will see the woman as being the stronger, because still physically a man is stronger. I mean, I believe in roles. There are roles. I don't care what you say. There are roles. A woman is the nurturer. The man is supposed to be the strength.
Right.
Now,
So at some point you step the fuck back
Right.
and you go home.
Right.
So why doesn't he see you standing the fuck up and saying, no, you can't come and take him?
Well,
I don't know the
Okay,
situation,
but
so I don't know.
I got it.
Okay. I'm just saying.
First
I
of
don't
all,
know.
all men are at a disadvantage if they
there
don't
you
have
go.
no custodial control.
That
Right.
bullshit. Absolute
Fuck
garbage.
no.
Absolute
No.
garbage.
If we don't have no custodial control, we are at a disadvantage
Absolutely
off
not.
the bat.
I'm sorry.
No.
Off the
Bullshit.
bat.
Bullshit.
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry, bullshit.
Did you have custodial control?
I had my time. So at some point, and so it was a little different because I did feel at a disadvantage being, because my kids live with their father.
Right.
So when I tried to make decisions and they could just go back to their dad, that kind of stuff. But at my time, he couldn't come and get my kids from me if I had them. Absolutely not.
Right.
So you still have legal custody.
Right.
And then residential custody, you go to the mother or whoever it is. But your time is your time. There is no way she could come and step no foot. I could not.
Well, this is my fault. This is my fault. I don't have scheduled legal time. That's my fault.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's my fault. But he'll be 18 in a minute.
But okay.
we talking
true.
about developmentally.
Ne-
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So that's where that question.
But who wants
correct me
scheduled
on
time,
this because
too?
I'm unclear. So the person that has the full custody, is that the custodian?
Custodial
So what it
parent.
is,
parent.
so what it is if the law or the judge or whatever sees fit both parents are still legally can't one make a legal decision, schooling or whatever the case may be. That comes from both parents, right?
That's if y'all had joint custody,
No,
right?
that's joint legal custody.
Okay, joint legal custody.
That
okay.
just means, like I said, you can't make no decisions without each other.
Well,
But
I don't
then
have.
You have your set.
So
time.
evidently, I don't have joint legal
Me either.
because I don't have my say so on what the fuck.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Why? And so why not? Unless the judge see, you can. It's
Well,
not too late to set that though.
well, my son is 17 years old.
Well,
Okay,
yes, kinda
let me go back. Let me
Okay.
go back. I'm talking about my older son now. My older son now is 25, 26.
Okay.
Okay. When he was right before he turned 18, he impregnated a young lady. His mom called me. Out of all the years prior to that, I'm trying to be a father. You know, he come. She lets him make the decision on whenever I saw him. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it made the distance between us kind of like fucked off. But anyway, she called me and I stepped up right to the punch. Right away, I stepped up. She's like, I need you to come and get your son. He's out of control. He's interfering with me being a grandparent to this child, right? So,
she calling.
and now she
I'm just
calling.
saying.
Now listen,
I'm just
this go
saying.
listen, and I hope she's fucking listening, and I hope she tuned in. This gonna shock you.
Mm-hmm.
So, out of all this, you gonna get me after you already done
Fuck 'em up.
brainwash the fucking kid.
Mm-hmm.
But guess what? Me as a father,
Right.
what do? I step up to the plate.
Right.
I said, listen, I'll come and get him. So, you gonna give me my time with him until he turned 18? Yes. She said yes.
Mm-hmm.
So, on that point, even though I know a year ain't about shit,
Right.
at least that's probably enough time to where I could probably instill something in them. You understand what I'm
Yep.
saying? My hands were full, bro.
Right.
And I took on the task.
Right.
And I took it on, bruh. No questions asked as a father.
Right.
I get him over here. He's from Canada. I get him over here. I own a jewelry store. He don't know shit about selling no goddamn jewelry. But I see he's mentally something ain't right with him. So I'm not gonna leave him at home. Come to work with me. Let me show you what I do.
Right.
Everything was cool. Everything started to like pick up a little bit. She calls. Evidently, he called her.
Right.
I talked to your son. Why do you have him working and not paying him?
Shut the fuck up.
Now at that point, you should have hung up on her.
See, I'm like, what the fuck you talking about? I feed him. This grown man eat
He
3
eat like
meals
you.
a day.
Worse than
I
you.
close him. I keep a roof over his head. Fuck is you talking about? Get off my motherfucking back. You know what I'm saying? So at that time, she like, okay, you know what? You right. I'm like, back the fuck off. A month passed. She calls back. Well, you know, I think it's about time I want to come and get my son. I said, I don't think it's a good time right now, man.
Right.
Oh, you denying my son? She started to buff up her motherfucking chest. Like, no, I'm not denying him, but damn, I'm getting him right now. Please don't interfere. Dude, she came and got him, and he ain't never came back. I told her, I said, once he fall, and I hope he don't, you fucking better not ever point your fucking finger at me.
Yeah.
So
that is that. Listen, man, that
Because the
situa-
coming and
I-
going is
But
the
listen,
child's
though,
will.
Listen, no, hell no. At what point?
You
But
you
listen,
say that,
wait,
but that
I know,
shit is.
I don't know.
I
I
be
don't know.
wanting to
You
hit
right.
her ass in her fucking mouth.
feel
You know
you.
what I'm saying?
See,
and you just
well,
saying,
I don't-
just tell her stop.
No,
You
no,
know what
no.
type of fight
I
and
know.
gun battle that's going to be, because she
Right.
is not gonna stop
Exactly.
until I put her 6 feet under.
Yep.
So the thing is, it's like it's a legal battle, right? Because and truthfully, that's not something as black men. I'm not trying to listen. But listen, because it's a legal battle, though. It's a legal battle
against a system.
It's a
that's aiding her that will go against you. Okay, you have to call off of work. You have to go down here, fill out these papers. It costs you where it don't cost her. Okay, you missing job. You missing your money in order for her to go to court. Because when you say legal, that's what I mean by legal. You show up at court, she don't fucking show up. She get the benefit of the doubt because she's considered the mother.
Right. And only a whiny nigga got that much fucking time on his hands
to be doing that.
For real.
But you costing your son, though.
But you know what? Should it be that goddamn hard for you to be a father, man? Should it be that hard for you to be a mother? It should not be that way.
But I did it.
But okay, but listen.
Because I had to.
I think it's a price that you pay. I think
it is. If it get at the end of the day, a day at work is worth.
But listen, if you get to that point, if you ain't got up on your business from birth, when she starts showing you her true colors, when it came out of your kid, if you ain't tackled that situation, then I think it's like a lost cause. Yeah, because listen,
really that kid is never a lost cause.
No. I'm not saying the kid is lost cause.
Right.
You gotta look 7 days a week, 300 some days a year. She is brainwashing this fucking kid. She is brainwashing.
You right. Listen though, I get what you're saying. I over understand the dynamics, if you will. But at the end of the day, we're talking about we have to go back to this Willie Lynch because that's what it is, right? We as women, I don't know what it's like to make my son a man. I don't. So technically, you fighting 3 battles. Literally, you fighting 3 battles. You fighting the court, you fighting the woman, and you fighting the child. But that's a fight you have to be willing to take at the end of the day. I understand it's late for the 25-year-old, and I over understand the pistivity that you're having. But at the end of the day, listen, men need to see some of that damn fight. As boys, they need to see this fight.
Right.
From a standpoint of, because they don't know. They coming from a standpoint of ignorance, and I want to play my fucking video games. I want to sit at home and do shit but get high every day. Yep. I would love for my ex-husband to be fighting for his kid.
Okay.
It's not happening.
Let me put this in perspective for you.
You see the anger you feel? You see that
we feel double that and more than that. But keep in mind, listen. I know what she's saying, and I agree. I'm not debating that.
Right.
But if a man cannot function in today's society alone, take the kids out the equation. Just take them out the equation, right?
Okay.
Mass incarceration,
right,
amongst black people. Right. If we can't even fight that,
okay,
how the hell is we supposed to fight that? But I know what you're saying coming from that.
But guess what? You not fighting is the system gonna win against him. You fighting for him is you beating up. Forget the technical people that's there, which is the court, the woman, and the man. The little boy. What you're fighting against is putting your son in the system, because guess what? I'm gonna make him a bitch. I'm going to make him a bitch, and he gonna end up in the system only because that's all I know. I'm a bitch. Well, I'm a female. I'm not saying it like that, but I'm a female. I'm gonna make a female, and he gonna be in the system.
Right.
So what you're fighting is to keep him out of making paper for the white man.
That's true. That's true.
And so forget what's on right here in front of you. So can we
start this right here? You tell this to the women.
Yeah. So that's fucked up.
Exactly.
But see, and again, dig it. Just like seriously though. Just like I'm telling what I'm saying to y'all is the same obstacle, because they like, fuck it. He ain't gonna. People I know. I ain't gonna say no name. Oh, fuck it. So we as women can only think as women, right? That's it. I can only think as a woman. You can only think of as man. You're saying, okay, damn, I got to go to work. I got to figure out how to sustain her. I got to fight against this bitch. Fuck, you know. And so what we're saying, and this is not my thought process at all. I just understand where it's coming from, right? Is first of all, ain't no nigga gonna be around. Ain't no another bitch gonna be around my kids.
That's what they say.
That's the fuck you.
Right.
But you
Stupid.
have other men.
But right, she
Right.
got
Listen,
couch
I-
nigga.
With no
Right.
questions
So
asked.
nigga,
You
right.
don't supposed to ask.
Right.
Right.
And you
Right.
don't supposed to grind on the kids on that information. Because if you do, you're wrong. But women
But you
do it
are
all
wrong,
day.
right. And
Women
they
do
still
it all
wrong, though,
day.
but listen, you can't.
But they get a pass.
The thing about it is, so this world is fucked up. We are all clear on that. You fighting for your boys as you fighting against the system. Period. And what you fighting against the system is you fighting against a system that you all feel, because in my case it wasn't the case, that the female has more power in this situation.
Okay.
Again, that wasn't my case. Simply because I simply didn't have the money.
But that's
to fight.
rare, though.
It is rare.
It's rare.
Yes, of
It's
course,
rare.
because most me, and the only reason my ex-husband did that is so he didn't have to pay me child support. That shit back.
So did you have to pay child support?
Absolutely not. And it
Okay.
was a crazy situation where I didn't have to
Did,
pay
did
child
he
support.
try to take you for child
Absolutely.
support? Oh, okay.
Every chance he got.
Okay.
But because
Now,
he
just
owes
imagine,
go ahead.
we dealing with that. Every time we look up, they trying to take us to child support. We trying to do that, and they are separating us from our child.
Absolutely.
Using that as a pawn.
Absolutely.
The only way out from that type of situation I can see is breaking her fucking back.
Well, no, that's
See, you
But
keep
see,
saying
listen, because you can't do that though. You absolutely
Well,
can't.
I know he feel
if
that
I
way.
can't
I
do
saw
that.
you twitching.
If I
I
can't,
see.
if I can't do that,
Right.
I'm gonna sit my ass down.
It's other ways to.
Know
no,
what?
you
No.
can't. You
Okay,
can't,
listen,
because
listen.
you can't break
Okay,
her
okay.
ass. You can't. You can't.
Okay,
Stop
let me
though.
tell you what I feel. And please tell me, brothers, please tell me, do y'all feel the same way? I understand what you're saying. It's the fact of rejection from your own kids.
No doubt.
It makes you fucking pump your fucking brakes, even though that might not be the wise thing to do. But
Yeah.
we are not perfect. Listen,
Right.
when your fucking kids,
Call against you
when they
damn
do
near
you and they treat
the
you
mama
like shit.
authority, the mama authority.
But see, y'all gotta understand. I was in y'all same shoes. So listen, I was in the same. I understand what you're saying, but listen. So my daughter, my two that I told you they don't have a bit.
And these
Because
these
the
are daughters.
youngest.
These the youngest.
It's my 17-year-old son, my 15-year-old daughter.
Okay.
When I tell them to do something, they have nerve to pump up their lips to say no to me.
Oh wow.
To
That's
this
unfortunate.
day,
Do they?
still,
Do
yeah,
they?
absolutely. Because he has brainwashed her. I've been there.
Mm-hmm.
So what I did one time, I was trying to help my daughter save some money. Right? I don't know if I should say this, but I did it. So what? So he has custody.
Mm-hmm.
He makes buku money. He was making mad loot.
Mm-hmm.
But in the system, I was still able to qualify for food stamps and stuff
Okay.
like that, right?
Okay.
So with that, I was able to put the kids on free lunch
Okay. For school.
for school.
Okay.
So he gave them $20 a week. I told my daughter to save that money so that she'll have it put up. So because he always was out of jobs, he'll go. He made buku money, but he would go gaps of time. I said, save your money. I had bought him phones, so I'm getting back on my feet. I live right around the corner from him. So I saw him every day. I was up at their school. I was, being a part.
You was active.
I was active.
Okay.
Right.
Right? And I set it up this way. It was hard for a long time. I didn't have no money. I was broke. I was living on somebody's couch. But I made a way. Right? So now I moved right around the corner. And so now I set it up so she could save money. She didn't want to save the money. I bought her a phone. I was like, okay, you don't want to listen to me because she don't know no better. Run me that phone. I'm paying this bill. Run me that
Exactly.
phone. Her ass runs in the house where her dad live. I can't touch her.
Wow.
So of course he not gonna He not gonna support me in what I'm doing. I didn't tell him all of it, you know. But at the end of the day, it was to benefit her. She didn't understand or see the benefit, and I stopped fucking with her for a minute, stepped back a little bit or whatever.
You know what?
So it's the same. It's the same rejection, and I don't have backup. But I didn't give up my fight. I couldn't necessarily do it in court. I figured out an end run, if you will. I never stopped. Now I got all the kids back, and now I still got to fight against the BS that they were listening to.
The brainwashing.
And I'm still not a man. So I still got to do this fight a different kind of way. I ain't figured it out yet, but I'm going to. I'm going to figure this shit out.
Well, you know, it's something that's built in the anatomy. Am I saying that right? In a woman, when it comes to when you bear children,
right?
Differently from the father.
It shouldn't be.
I know.
Y'all got the same fight, just for survival type shit.
It do.
Yeah,
but
it comes in. Our fight is different.
It looks different.
Yeah,
absolutely.
our fight is
and I don't want to
different.
make excuses, man. Listen, I fuck the excuses, because see, here on the Bite Brothers Urban Podcast, we try to educate in a way to where somebody watching this and viewing, they could be like, okay, man, I can relate to what they saying. Maybe I could do something different. We try to do that, but when it comes down to this parenting shit and the way kids are, it is hard. It is hard. I ain't making excuses, man. I know my shit with my children, man, ain't been like how I want it. Even my older son has
It's a cycle.
has a grandbaby. You feel me?
Your oldest son?
Yeah, I'm a grandfather.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah.
And I was highly active in her life at one point. And now that's just the inner family
turmoil
has pulled my grandbaby and me and her farther apart, which that shit hurts me, man. Really, to this day, man, it hurts me, because it wasn't even supposed to even go down like that. But see, when you deal with it with my son, right? My son is, you would think that he would step up as a man, right? But clearly, he ain't even got to that point yet. And I don't even know if he would even get to that point. I might be dead and gone before he understands anything about becoming a man.
But see, but it's still, you have to understand that, again, it's still the cycle. The cycle says this world, the news, everything is set up for you all not to ever trust the justice system.
Well, how could we?
Right. So then now y'all really handcuffed. You have no power in this situation to put your foot down. Because as a man, some things that the system or society feel like is not good that you want to do, that's definitely going to save your son's life.
That's true.
But it's not
That's
set
true.
up for you to be able to make those decisions.
Right. Because we
So
don't have,
again-
I mean, because we don't have, I'm going to tell you something. With my younger son, I remember they moved in Canton, Michigan. And at this time, I had a decent relationship with his mom. You know, it seemed like when I'm talking to her and he ha shit,
Absolutely.
she all good.
Right.
So she like, yeah, go up there and check on your son. She ain't had to tell me twice.
right.
I go up to the school, check on them, the principal, everything. They love me. So one day I go back to the school one day, just they don't even know I'm coming. And the principal, when I walked in, I said hi to her. She looked at me like, I'm like, what the fuck is this about? And she didn't say nothing.
Right.
She, how you doing, whatever,
Right.
but I
But
could
you
tell we
tell.
were fucking
Definitely.
dry.
Definitely.
And then I go to the class, and she was dry. But then I'm like, what the fuck? So she pulled me off to the side. She said, listen, you need to go back and talk to the principal. And when I went back, the principal said, yeah, his mother called us and said that she don't want you to come up here and interact or none of that with your kid. And I'm like, the shit hurt me, man. I was embarrassed. And I'm like, what the fuck? She was like, well, she evidently she has full custody. and they can do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Control.
And I left with my motherfucking head down, man. I felt fucked off, man. I felt bad, and I'm like, here it is. I'm trying to step up, trying to be a father to this boy.
But legally, you had every right to do it.
Yeah,
I
bro.
hear what you're
They
saying.
didn't.
No. Yes,
Nah,
you did. Oh, absolutely.
they stopped me.
Absolutely.
So evidently,
technically, no, seriously, technically, and then I know it's a lot to do and all this stuff, but
yeah. Oh, you
technically-
saying if I would have went to court and all that?
or there's papers that says who the father is. The court papers. The school cannot deny what the court
Well, they
papers say.
did.
No. But you never.
I feel you. I
If
feel
the
you.
court papers did not say that you did not have.
Well, I don't know what she
But,
produced.
right,
I don't know what she
understand, right.
produced to them.
Right.
But see, when it comes down to a man don't like confrontational shit like that when he just trying to be there for his
And we
child.
just trying to be
Why
regular.
the fuck should I have to go through that? Why
That's
should
a
I have to
woman's
be
battle.
embarrassed?
That's a woman's
Why?
battle. That's
Why?
a woman's battle.
But you
we
got-
fix cars. We pay bills. We are providers. That's a woman's battle.
I'm telling you, this shit resonates with a lot of brothers,
I
man.
understand that. But
See,
at some point, where is the fight, though?
this is the fight is you listen.
The fight is taken out of us
No,
by the court
hold
system.
on. Let me tell you this. This is the fight. When a motherfucker that don't even acknowledge his kids, he go over there to the motherfucker, do whatever. They don't even get two shits about the kids. He get all the fucking love. He get all the fucking love. The fucking phone be ringing off the hook. Come and get your kid. But soon you show any kind of love towards that child, that woman will use that against you 100% of the time. They do it. Am I right or wrong? Am I right
definitely
or
right.
wrong?
But they don't
It's a
have the
percentage,
power.
yeah.
Yeah,
though.
but
They
still,
don't.
yeah.
I
You
hear
keep
what
saying
you're-
that.
You keep saying that, but I ain't fit.
True, though, 'cause
Nah.
listen,
But
I did.
hey,
I had
it's-
the same fight, but as a woman,
But
see, as a
was
woman,
he fighting
I
against
could
you?
not give it. I couldn't.
Okay,
give
let
up.
me ask you something. Was he fight when you fought?
Absolutely.
Tell me some of the things he was doing.
Stupidest shit. Okay. One day, I don't know what his point was. So this was at the beginning. So I'm going way back. This was at the beginning where he had custody, and I don't know what was going on, but I wanted all the kids to be together for Christmas. I don't even think we was fully divorced yet. He living with some female, or the female was living at the house, and I had custody of my son because he was playing football.
Okay.
My ex-husband, I think still to this day, if hate could kill, he would just kill over, because he hates the ground I walk on. So anything that I try to do, he try to just reverse it, right? So I wanted my son to spend time with his kids, because it's 5 of them. They always together. Christmas time come, he decides that, I don't know what his point was. He and all the kids go hide in the basement, so I can't drop my son off.
He told them to do
They
that.
all went, yes.
Okay.
He told all the kids
Okay.
to go in the basement. The girl, she probably masterminding all this. She pregnant with his baby at this point. They go hides in the basement. My kids want to see me, so I hear them screaming in the basement. No. What you not about to do? So I end up breaking the fucking window.
Okay.
You know, and so of course he brought that shit up in court. And I don't know if my son ended up going with me or whatever, because I could hear my daughter screaming for me. This is the beginning of, this is the same daughter now that I'm telling you that don't respect me now.
Okay.
Because now I don't even understand what the fight was for. So then, of course,
We
now,
don't either.
right.
Shit.
Exactly.
We don't either.
Exactly. So he just don't want me around. He just don't want, I guess at this point he probably just didn't want me to be by myself, because maybe I'd be with somebody else, the type of thing. He wanted to keep the son.
He was
I
just
don't-
an asshole. It ain't no reasoning
Right.
to that
Right. It's
shit.
just
Right.
right. So that came up in court, where he used that shit against me. To have passion or to want to fight for your kids is bad in court. You want to sit up there and be stoic and not say shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm fighting against the bullshit. But I kept going back and forth to court. He kept on fighting for custody. For child support. So at this point, he gets custody of all the kids. Now here we come further on. Now he gets custody of all the kids, so he don't have to pay child support. I'm poor at this point, so he don't get child
You ain't
support.
gonna get shit if you don't got it. You don't got it. Goddamn it. Fuck.
He had a previous. This don't really help the point because this is when, while we were married, the child support added up every week because he had two different names. I gave him his nickname, if you will. So the whole time we was married, child support was adding up for the two kids in his name.
That he owed.
That he owed.
Okay.
So the whole time, because once you get married, it should stop.
Right.
Child support should stop.
Right.
I didn't know this. I found this out 10 years later as to why I didn't ever have to pay child support. So what they did was they
Offsetted it.
It offsetted it. So I never
Good for you, goddammit. Well, you lucked in, goddammit. You lucked in.
So
Man.
every other month, he was taking me to child support court to try to get child support every time I turned around. So he fought, but he wasn't fighting for the family. He was fighting against me.
Well, he sound like I don't know the dynamics.
That's the same
but
situation we go through.
Yeah, but
they don't fight for
listen,
family.
But listen,
It's like the shit on you.
Listen, it's some brothers out there that be doing some sucker shit. Most brothers that have custody, somewhat, of they kids,
Come get
I
them.
think
I
had
need a break.
empathy with them, man, and they don't fight. If they want, listen, I can say this about, I got a cousin, and he got custody of his child. I don't hear him say any negative thing about his son's mother. And then I think even some occasions he even go on a trip to take his son out there to see the mom. Most dads would do that.
Right.
Because we ain't trying to listen, we ain't trying to fucking hurt nobody. We just trying to be there for the kid. But when it comes down to certain women, I'm not saying all, but goddamn 95% of them on some fucked off shit.
Yeah, 95%.
95% of them on some fucked off shit. I don't care what economic bracket you in. It's all the same.
Yeah.
They all use the child because the father shows that love for the child, and they know the only way they can hurt is by the pockets and with that kid. And it's unfortunate. It happens. And most brothers, I can say I'm gonna speak for myself, man. It's like my door is open. My door is open for my kids. Have I lost the willpower to fight? I'm not gonna say I did. I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm gonna leave that no comment. But I can tell you this: as a man, if my back is constantly against the wall, you feel me?
I never gave up.
It's that.
I never gave up.
I feel you.
I never gave up. I moved around the corner from them so I could be in their life. I did everything.
That's good. That's good.
I did what I felt that I had to do
I'm not
to
finna
save
move
them.
around the corner from now.
Well, I mean, you got other options though.
But
You
see,
everybody has some kind of option.
But you made an important thing because I listen. You said something important. You got 5 kids. 3 of them you close to.
I'm close to all of them. They all live with me now.
Okay, but the youngest two
have heard,
right, and you still fighting with them to try to get things right. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
That's the damage that was caused.
Absolutely.
But now you have custody of them. I think as time go, I think it would turn back around. But with fathers, man, it's rare we get custody of the kids, man. That's rare. It has to be like a death or that.
But you get your time though. Everybody get their time, and in your time you have to do what you need to do.
Listen. When you say time,
your weekend.
When you say
every other weekend.
Hey, bro, speak. I want you to speak on this. So you have a daughter. When do you get your daughter? How do you work out your time that you spend with your daughter?
I don't have no court order time. We agreed that she could. It's just free. I can do whatever I want.
So on holidays, because I know sometimes you do have on holidays.
Well, I get her mostly holidays.
Okay.
School vacations.
Right.
School shutdown.
Right.
Part of the summer.
Right.
So y'all worked that out. Y'all worked it out.
Well, that's the way it's always been.
So she not bitter towards you. Y'all don't have.
No, we get into it, but my youngest one, we not bitter. But I was more bitter with like my son and his mom.
Right.
It's another situation.
Yeah,
Mhm.
because she took him away from me for a couple years and hid him. I couldn't do shit and had to wait. I even tried to pay child support. They say we can't make you pay child support if she ain't even in the system. So I had to go around chasing
Wow.
her. She said he wasn't my son. So years later, when she get in the system, then that's when they come. So they come and do that. So initially by her telling me he wouldn't mind, of course I'm gonna go get a blood test off the bat 1st. But it didn't work out in my favor because after that she took my son away from me and told me that it wasn't my son. And after I went to court and all that, I had to pay back child support.
Wow.
They favored with the mother. I was in the hole from the get go.
So this
And
is
he came around when he was like 7.
Right.
From 1.5, she took him, and then they just disappeared. I couldn't get in touch with him. If I called her mom, I'm harassing. You know what I'm saying?
And all of that stuff was brought up in court.
All that was brought up. I had it. I mean, I don't know if it was because I had a little shitty lawyer at the time or whatever.
Wow, yeah.
I don't know, but I had to pay back child support and all that. And
Yeah, that's what.
they sided basically with the mother.
okay.
Wow.
Now listen.
Yeah.
Listen. So your son came back into your life at 7 years old, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Tell the viewers from when he came back in your life, how was it different?
How was the relationship?
Did he come back in your life with open arms? Did it seem like everything was cool?
I mean, he was cool, but he had to get used to me. But he was a mama's boy. You know what I mean?
Okay.
He was spoiled. His mama got him set in that way. So he basically didn't really come live with me until when he got in them teenage years, and he you know how when
Well, how old was he when he came and moved in with you?
about 16, 15.
Okay, so how was the relationship between y'all two at that time?
At that time, we was kind of close, but we clicked because he coming with me thinking that I'm gonna be cool and do all this and let him do all that. It wasn't that kind of boat. I wanted him to focus in school, but he was just fucking up in school. I had to go. My son took me through hell. I had to go file for what's what they call it, when you file when your son don't do shit you say. Was that cordial? What they call it?
I know what you're saying. I know.
I had to go to court to file to make him do right. Because if he wasn't gonna do right, they was go put him in the juvenile. I had to do all that for my son.
Okay, so
that took me through hell.
Okay, so as of now, your son is how old?
My son is going on 23.
Okay, and that's my nephew.
Yeah.
How would you describe your relationship right now today?
How old is he now?
I would want to be more closer to my son, but he don't communicate with me like that.
Okay.
He rebellious. You can't tell a grown man nothing because he was grown before he was 16. So you see what I'm saying? So he didn't want nobody telling him at 16, let alone.
And
but right now he more he done toned it down a little bit. He's
that's
more
good. That's
mild mannered, but at the same time, he don't really listen to me. Like, it ain't that. You know how a father like, oh man, I wish my son would go to college and do this and do that.
What is he doing now?
I mean, right now he working little jobs here and there, trying to keep his head.
How old
straight.
is he?
He about to be 23.
Grown man.
But he got himself in a little trouble. I don't know if he gonna be able to escape his way out of it. I hope the best for him. But
where is he living at?
Right now he stays with my mom. My mother.
My son just texted me just now, talking about he hungry. He's 17 years old. He know how to cook. Mm-hmm. He cooked chicken Alfredo, food there at the house. He won't get up. I've been at work all day.
We want you to
okay, tell me perfect.
Food.
How are you going to handle this?
I told him to cook. He talking about what food. This is the
but
one. Okay.
This is how I would handle that.
Okay.
I wouldn't even respond.
Okay. I told him to cook.
No, I wouldn't even tell him to cook. If you want to sit there and be hungry and there's stuff in there to eat, I got to give you critical thinking skills. You know what I'm saying?
So why? Okay, and I'm glad. Perfect. I'm so happy. Thank
Yeah.
you. Because I need some of this.
Yeah, because I'm not
I only
gonna-
know how to respond like me. I
Right.
only know. I do not want to respond.
Okay,
like me.
question. Do he know how to cook?
Yes, he could cook chicken
And you
Alfredo.
got
it's
and
the
you
food
got
thing.
you
Taught
and
you
you got
taught him.
food.
You taught him.
Yes,
You
yes,
taught him.
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
Okay. So
And-
that's
and-
good.
right now-
He get hungry enough, he go
There's some
grind.
chicken tenders in there. He cooks
Now-
it better
now,
than me.
you-
He don't
you-
feel like cooking.
That's what it is.
He
He
wants you
don't-
go to that.
That's
All
what
day.
it is.
I don't know how many texts I got on here today talking about, and he talking about what.
I've been
food.
seeing you over there.
Like,
texting.
are you cooking? He said, really go in the kitchen. I'm hungry. Look, this was at
See,
4:47.
see,
He talking about,
this
I'm
is
hungry.
this is what
At
women do.
4:47.
This is what women do.
He don't feel
Women respond. Women respond.
Okay, so here, let me tell you why. And I only got my point. I want you to respond as my son or how I should. Okay, because my thing is, okay, so this is my birthday weekend. I'm trying to whatever. My thing is, it's my responsibility, and I'm just simply, this is example of how I feel.
Right.
Okay, so some of it probably a little guilt, a little bit too, you know, and so I know for a fact food is at the house. I bought some nice tortellini, the expensive kind too. There's some chicken tenders in there. It's some spinach. It's the Alfredo sauce, butter. The
You
food-
got a variety.
of
Hey.
stuff that he can cook for sure. He can cook,
Oh.
and it won't just be hamburger helper. So I'm just saying, okay. So my thing is, I'm out. I've been at work all day. I haven't been at home with them. As a woman, you know, some of them feel like I'm being a little neglectful. I'm here with y'all instead of, you know what I'm saying. So that's how I
Okay.
feel
Yeah.
as
Okay.
a woman,
Okay. Okay.
right? Not that I feel like if I was at home that I should get. Well, sometimes I would get up and cook or whatever. Go on, I want to hear. I don't, tell me, I want to, because this is how I feel.
Why do you feel guilty?
Right, because you are working. You putting a roof over their head,
Yep.
over their head.
And they got food,
everything.
they got lights, cable,
Right.
video game, they got everything.
So
why do you feel
Right.
guilty?
Because I'm not there with them.
see, this is okay. Okay.
That's the battle that we face.
But listen, I know I'm losing.
No,
I
no.
know, but
and
no,
we
no.
know we lose it. But my thing is,
How does ignoring him make him a man? You get what I'm saying? How does ignoring him?
because it makes him think for himself.
Critical thinking. Okay, let me tell you this. So, if you want, so he's 17.
17,
What's your oldest child again?
25.
Okay.
She
so,
in New York right now.
Oh, she in New
ain't-
York.
So she ain't at home. So look, this is who at home right now. My 22-year-old son,
Okay.
probably his girlfriend. They got different houses.
Okay.
We're two families, so they in the basement, but
Okay.
we all live together. My 17-year-old son
Mm-hmm.
and my 15-year-old daughter.
Okay. Do the 17-year-old take it amongst himself to look out for the younger? Like, would he say? Would he go in there and cook for his younger sibling?
He won't cook for his damn self, so hell no.
Okay. So that don't fall on you. You know what? It's
Now she'll call Grubhub in a second. She'll call Grubhub and just go get her
But
something.
where
to
she
eat.
get some money?
Well, she works. She got a job. She teach kids
Okay.
how to swim.
Well, my thing is this. Any food,
He got money too.
My thing is this.
but he don't spend it.
Or
what
whatever
he spending?
He's spending
Well,
on whatever
he
he
got-
wants
right,
to. My
right.
thing is this.
Okay.
If any money comes in this house and I'm not here, you have to feed everybody.
If any money or food,
Any food.
I
That's
know
what
I
mean,
be
food.
feeling right. If any food come
If
out,
it, like you said, she'll go to
Right.
Grubhub.
right.
Be like, hold on. What you got in that bag? Let me check that
Well,
bag.
she can't. No. She can't. If I'm cooking dinner, she ain't calling Grubhub.
No, if you not there,
Right.
and the other kids are there,
Okay.
and she come
She
in
the
with Grub.
youngest.
If you are not there,
Okay.
and she orders Grubhub,
Okay.
she has to feed the house, feed the other kids, not you, but
She
the
got
other
a
kids.
kid, the older kid. She gotta take her little 15-year-old money and feed a 22-year-old.
No.
If you not there,
The
and he texting
22-year-old,
you,
I give him that responsibility.
now, the 22-year-old has to put in on the food. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know what? Maybe it should be a collective thing.
Yeah, a collective.
If-
okay,
if-
but if everybody in the house and they blowing your phone up and there's food in there, and
Dumb
she
as shit.
no.
No, I'm just saying. No, the scenario is dumb as shit.
And she got nerve to call Grubhub.
Oh, right. No. Yeah,
she got nerve to call Grubhub.
Yeah.
I need money from everybody in here because I gotta feed everybody.
Yeah, but if he texted you and said that he's hungry, so that means
He telling you because you gonna do it.
Yeah,
I ain't
but
doing shit.
okay, so
But
who
you
haven't ate?
responded.
So who
Right.
haven't ate in the house? Who's hungry?
I assume all of them. I don't know.
Okay.
Right.
He's 17 years old.
He's-
You know what?
You
know
gotta
what?
cook for everybody. No one person can get away with eating in the house and the other kids hasn't eaten.
You know, I mean,
I feel
listen.
you on that too.
Listen,
know-
listen.
on
I
that
know.
part.
Yeah,
I
you're
remember.
right,
I
yeah,
remember
yeah,
when
yeah.
my mom, me and my mom grew
It's
up.
all collective.
I was with my mom. She'd go to work. She worked at the Renaissance Center. Most of the time, when I come home from school, or if it's a summer day,
Right.
she'd have food ready.
Right.
And she'd shoot off to work.
Right.
But other than that, I will cook.
Yeah.
I learned how to cook.
By
And I
hunger.
will feed
By
my
hunger.
children.
Yeah.
And my mom found out that I was eating and shit and then feed my three little younger sisters.
but
you-
My ass would be, and I'm talking about this at 15,
Yeah.
14, 15.
For sure.
Younger than
For
17.
sure.
So I
Right,
can't
the
tell them
oldest
what
is
to
the
cook with
responsible
chicken
one.
tortellini.
No.
I mean, but you know what? We have a different opinion.
No. I ain't telling you.
Listen,
You
listen.
ain't-
I agree with him, but also listen. It's okay.
Uh-huh.
It's
Yeah,
okay that
okay.
she said it's
Okay.
okay because at least you told him.
Right.
At least you told him, and that's it. But and that's it, and that's it.
Right.
Right.
You told him, and that's it. Now,
Right.
Nah,
son,
at this
get
point,
off your
right,
ass
right.
and go in there and cook something to eat.
Right.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
If you're getting something, feed your siblings.
Well, yeah, he
I
gon-
got you
yeah.
when I get back.
Feed everybody.
Everybody go
Cook
eat.
the
Ain't nobody just
tortellini,
gonna look
feed
at nobody.
everybody. Yeah.
Let me ask you something. Is he responsible when he cook?
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
so he don't put nothing on and then go and walk
he
away.
Cook it. No.
Okay.
No.
Okay, so
No.
you know what?
He cooked that tortellini tastes better than mine. I'm serious.
Well, you know what? I think you probably just gonna have to have a little more talk with him and be like, listen, man.
And
I
don't
be
feel
at work.
guilty about
I be at
enjoying
work.
your
I
life.
need you to step up. If you could cook. I bring food in the house. I don't want no excuse. Don't fucking text me no more.
Before I got here, my friend went to the grocery store. It's taco meat. I got some taco meat. I
See,
got some
okay,
sausage
you give them
meat,
too
and-
many choices.
Well, no,
Because
I'm just saying, I got-
you would confuse a
yes,
young man with
I'm-
many choices. Because he'll make tortellini, tacos.
No,
he'll
he
start
ain't- no,
breaking
no,
everything
He
down
ain't
for
getting up.
everybody.
He literally waiting on me to come and bring him some food, though.
And
I'm
you on
saying.
your way when you leave, ain't you?
Yeah, cause she listen.
About sex sausage meat.
Because you spoil them in a sense.
talking about-
Let's keep
Yeah.
it real. You spoil them, don't
Oh,
you?
no doubt.
Yeah. See, you created the monster.
I did.
You created it.
But again, it's out of
Don't feel
But you
guilty
can reshape
about-
it though.
Don't
You can
feel
reshape
guilty.
it.
Listen,
do
do see how you keep going back and forth.
I
with
ain't
it?
say listen.
No,
listen,
but you.
I
But
said
yeah,
he said that. I'm
yeah,
not
yeah.
saying-
Okay, I'm not saying you are, but you see how he's going back and forth with you.
I
Like,
ain't saying shit about
come
it.
home and cook this shit
But-
so I can eat.
But listen. on some critical thinking, positive shit. Just you know what I'm saying? His process on that. Let him know that you ain't gonna be fucking like coming. You just not simply available like that to cook all the time when he gets
He
hungry.
been at home in the bed all
Okay,
fucking
so that's
day.
no. You gotta tell him that.
Ridiculous.
You gotta tell him
That's
that.
ridiculous.
You know what? It's unfortunate that you know,
I
like
need to
you and
tell
your
him that.
you and your ex husband. It wouldn't it be perfect if you could call him and be like, listen, your son is like in this area, and he step up and be like, son. Wouldn't that be a perfect world?
Yes, that would be.
But
a
know what?
perfect-
That don't happen either way. It just don't happen. It don't happen. Maybe what you would do, but I know with me, it's a problem. You know what I'm saying?
Now, everybody, I just found the comment section. I've been looking for the comments, but I haven't seen any, and now I see the comments.
I seen some.
Yeah, they just when I refreshed it,
Just a few of
everybody popped up. We're gonna get into a little of these comments. Carlos Smith said, "Are black males a product of their environment, or is it just an excuse?" And I like that, Carlos. And we're gonna get to that. And no, we're
Good
not.
question.
We're not a product of our. We are
Both.
a product of our
I
environment.
believe it's both.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
we are a product of our environment, definitely, and it's not an excuse. It's Carlos. I don't know your situation, how you live or how you do what you do. You're a product of your environment.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because you can see the differences between the environment, but 9 times out of 10. If you had an environment that was better than ours, I would definitely excel at it.
Exactly.
For real.
My
I mean,
thing is
better
everybody
situation, better
is a-
situations.
But
You learn.
everybody is a product of their environment.
That's true.
The rich people
It's both.
couldn't survive here. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
no,
Like,
they wouldn't know what to do
No.
eating ramens.
Right.
They wouldn't know.
Exactly.
I could
So
razzmatazz some ramens.
So no doubt, I believe
You know what I'm
everybody is
saying?
a product of their environment. Some
Yeah.
people make it out. I think
Yeah.
it's a
Yeah.
select few that can make it out.
and making
Depends
it
on
out.
how you handle
making
your
it
situation.
out is what? What is making it out? You still carry the same essence of who
Absolutely.
the person you were to the
Absolutely.
next level or in the next level.
That's true.
So yeah, I am a product of my
think
environment. And
everybody
I
Well, I'm
enjoy
a
it.
product of my environment, man.
Everybody is.
That's why I
It's
chose
just
to
how-
be different from my
It's how
environment.
you direct your path.
Yeah,
Like,
You know what?
definitely.
You know
You
what?
can be a product
Let-
of your environment, come from murderers, thugs, and everything else. But it's how you handle yourself
Making
and,
it out
and,
is not
and
becoming
direct
a
your life.
murderer.
Okay, well,
Right.
look. How about this? How about if you want more, right?
You do.
You
more.
put
Well,
yourself
strive.
in a position to get more.
Right. That's one of the reasons we are on here every other week, because we want more.
More.
This is a springboard
Mm-hmm.
to something else. To something. Stay tuned.
Exactly.
And then we got Justin Ray. Justin, my
what's up,
man.
man?
What's up, my man?
Player.
Right. I love your comments, and I'm gonna holler at you next
I'm
time.
just
I-
like-
The
My
women
name is-
always win,
my
Justin.
name
You
is-
right.
Yeah.
No, that's absolutely
But-
not.
but you know what?
No. Let me
It's-
tell you.
it's imperative.
I fought my way out. So no. Don't touch scripture.
But
I
you-
wasn't in court
but
just
you know
looking
what?
cute and getting winning. No. I
Yeah.
lost.
Yeah, but anything
Yeah.
with
Shot me down.
anything with custodial,
For
it's
years.
imperative that the parents coincide with each other
Definitely.
on all levels.
And
Absolutely.
being
You don't
being
have that cooperation off
But
the bat.
The kids
but do it
lose.
happen
The
though.
kids lose.
That's the
No.
problem.
But the
we
thing
see
about-
that it don't
it
happen
needs to
because
happen, though.
of the shit that happens in society.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
it was like that, man, things would be better. So we know that right there is not popping off.
No, but shit, a lot of that shit is society fed too.
So people actually listen.
yeah. I enjoy, I enjoy our peoples that tune in and
right?
shout out. That's why I kept typing where my peeps at, because I didn't see it.
Yeah, we
And then I
apologize
was-
for that.
Yeah,
I didn't
but
see
but
mine
these
either. I
two
kept
these
popping it
two
up.
cats are supposed to be keeping up with that.
yeah, it's Wi-Fi.
I put it on
technical.
them. I put it on
okay.
them on
I
that.
take it.
God
I take
damn
it.
it.
Because y'all know every time, we shout out.
Do
to
your
y'all.
job, nigga. Fucking up.
Right. Dawn, we thank you. Ebony James, we
Appreciate
thank you.
it, appreciate
You know
it.
what I'm saying? And Sick in the building.
Always.
Sick is in the building, my
Hey,
man.
the Dawn
Last
Harris
but
asked-
not least, my man Sick and stuff.
The Don Harris asked what happened about the young man in Royal Oak. Did y'all hear any story?
Oh
What
yes,
happened? What
the guy in
happened?
Royal Oak. The guy in Royal Oak. The white woman said he was looking at her, and the police rolled up on him
Oh,
and held him
yeah.
up for about
to that
20
woman.
minutes.
Fuck you.
Right.
Right.
That's
And he ain't
no,
do
that can't.
nothing.
She ain't the coon of the week.
You know
But
what?
she the fuck you.
Know what?
Yeah, she
I
the
want to
fuck
make
you.
a comment on that.
Go ahead.
Always.
I looked at that. I commend
The guy.
the guy
Yeah.
because he was cool and collective,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That's how you should be when faced by. You know what I'm saying?
Unfortunately,
That you should.
you have to be.
You can't be no other way, and they might still gun you down for even being that way. But you know they gonna definitely gun you down if you listen. This who I commend him and the Caucasian, the white lady business owner.
yeah.
She came out
And
and
help.
she stood
We
there
need people like that.
and she spoke up for that brother.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
we need
There's a lot of
like
people that
Listen.
speak up,
That's
and I
what-
appreciate all
That is
those
very
people.
listen. That is very important. That's something that we miss. Listen, if our co-workers, people that we be around, simply speak up for the injustice,
Yeah.
shit would be fucking different.
Right.
We don't have that.
I got a
Yeah.
problem with that statement.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Go
I
ahead.
got a major problem with that.
Come on.
Okay.
Why the hell do we need these white motherfuckers to be Captain Save-Ems? I'm just saying, in this society today, I hear what you're saying, and I'm not taking away from nothing you're saying. I promise you I'm not. The unfortunate part is that we live in a society that we gotta have a white lady come out and save us.
You know
That's the
what?
problem.
Okay.
Well, see, the thing about that is,
I understand your point, but
yeah, the thing about that is, number
It
one,
still pisses
he's
me
in
off.
Royal Oak.
I don't give a damn.
And-
We
but
got
hold
rights to
on,
go
hold
every
on,
goddamn.
hold on.
You know
Yes,
Royal
you
I
right.
live in Royal Oak.
I know you do. And see, the thing about that is, we don't have a voice in Royal Oak.
I wish a nigga would. That's
You know
all I'm
what?
saying, because
Yeah,
it's gonna be
you-
a problem. It's
You,
gonna be a
but
Listen,
the
listen.
thing about that is,
That's so fucking.
if it's a problem, somebody's gonna have to say, "Hey, you were just walking down the street." Because if you start a
messed up, though.
if you
That's what I'm
start
saying.
you want to end up in the ambulance and them they lump you up.
Listen, I
understand
get
that. I get her.
I get your
understand.
point.
That go back to the
Listen,
brainwashing.
listen, I
That-
get your
I
point. I get
understand.
your point. Believe me,
I
but
get
listen,
it. It's fucked
we
up,
live in
though.
society
I
to
know.
where, listen, shit is fucked up.
Okay.
Shit, listen.
Yep.
We could go deep into this shit, man, and it's
Yeah.
like
We need to do the Willie Lynch. I gotta say this one thing. The messed up part is the real messed up part is I think that goes a little bit back to the brainwash that you feel like, and I promise you I'm not trying to say it like that, but that it's cool or that wow, it's good that this lady came and say something.
Well,
Fucked up. The problem is that we don't think, damn, it's really fucked up.
It
but
is
we
fucked
need
up.
this lady to come and say
no,
something.
we don't need
You
her.
get what I'm saying?
But I believe, I think in that situation, she calmed something down that could have been
Yeah.
way worse. We
Yeah.
could have been
That's so
looking at
fucked
that
up.
young man dead.
That's right.
So that's
Yeah.
why I,
I got
said
it.
that.
I hear
So
you.
you know what I'm saying?
I
That
hear
that's
you.
why I said
and
that.
we didn't
I
need
do.
her. She came on her own free will.
You know
and
what I'm saying?
spoke up for
And we
a
shouldn't
man
have to go
walking-
through
walking
that.
up the
I got
street.
it.
But in situations, listen, if it takes any other race besides a black person to come up in the defense of a black man to save his life, I accept it.
Yeah.
I might not like it when you think deep into it, but if it's gonna save a young man
I wish it
or
was
a young
20 black people came up and said, listen, he wasn't doing nothing wrong.
Oh,
And then-
they'd have gunned down and they'd arrested.
Nah.
But
19 of them.
but see, then again, at the same time, we have to point fingers at our own because it be 20 motherfuckers that just walk past
I
and wouldn't do
would've- I
shit.
would've-
They look, they
They
like
would've
this.
ended up shot
They like
shooting
this.
my ass.
Yeah.
Like with the
They
camera.
would've
With the
shot my
camera.
A
ass.
lot of people
Check this
listen.
out.
Let's
Right.
keep it
Facebook
real.
Live, Facebook Live.
Listen, we love black people, man, but we got to keep it real, man. If we want a positive change, we have to call it out for what it is. Black people, man, need to fucking step up. Step the fuck up. We fucking let a lot of shit roll.
Mm-hmm.
We let a lot of shit roll, man. And it's just not acceptable.
Wait. What? Somebody said I was wrong. Somebody got the wrong way of thinking. The white woman was the black man's validation. He got let go because. No. No. Who is
Tell
this?
Justin.
Justin Ray. Oh, I over understand what happened, and I over understand that she could have essentially saved his life. Oh, please believe I understand that. The problem is that I'm highly incensed that we live in a society where
A white woman could calm a situation down.
that's all it
and
needed.
a black
That-
man can't do it by himself.
right?
Yeah.
And that he needed that white woman to say, okay, you know what I'm saying? I over
Right.
understand that. The thing is the overall umbrella of the
I
issue.
got you. I got what you
I
said.
definitely
and
get it.
I
And
agree.
think we
I
just
agree.
need to start thinking like
you
that
know what?
more just on point.
When we
I'm highly
when
nervous.
we
the
step
police,
up-
when not Detroit police, now none of this police shit goes out. I do not have a problem with Detroit police. Detroit police look just like me. They don't bother me. They do not bother me. It's the other police that bothers me. You know what I'm saying? Warren. Roll
But
up.
yeah, I
I'm
mean,
not a black
Arlen
man in
Hunt.
society.
You know,
man, so I hear you.
yeah. So
I get-
shit is
yeah.
different, man.
I do understand.
Black women, black men,
I
different
know,
in
I know.
society.
That's-
But you know, I got what you're saying. I know what you're saying. I
Right.
understand it.
And
And,
it's still
you know,
fucked up.
but
I
we
got
have
you.
we have to change that within our own community.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? Once our shit change, we ain't gonna have to worry about nobody else coming to our defense. Our shit will
Yeah.
be solid.
Yeah.
But until that time come, man, I mean, listen, if it's my son, you know what I'm saying? If he in the situation to where somebody accused him of doing something and the police come up with their motherfucking guns drawn and they ready to put him down, I mean, I won't give a fuck if a Chinese or a Mexican come
I
up.
got it.
You know,
I
it's
got
not
it.
fair.
Right.
It's
I
not fair.
understand.
Right.
But if it's gonna save his life, it's what it is.
Wait, go back.
Yeah, he didn't say nothing. No. Yeah. Can I say something about my little segment?
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
My little segment is everybody we cool now?
Oh, wait,
Yeah, everything cool.
Okay.
Okay.
I got a little segment that I do.
And it's
No.
called what?
I never heard it.
Make
Make it
make
make sense. God damn
It
it.
makes sense.
Cause it
Make
ain't making sense.
Shit just ain't making sense.
Okay.
And you know what don't make sense to me? Octomom. Y'all remember Octomom?
Yeah.
For about 10 years ago now.
How many kids you got now?
She still got the 8.
Okay.
She initially, I guess she was a guinea pig or something. They kept
Okay,
pumping her
okay.
up. She had 6 and she had 8. So you know what I'm saying? I mean, who would want to date that? Who could date that? Who could? I mean, what would just?
Wait a minute, but off the bat, 8. I mean,
8
nothing
kids.
against kids, but 8.
No, she had 6 first,
Not
and
at
then
one
she
time.
blew up.
She had 6 individual. Or she had 6 at one time.
6 quad. What is that? What's that
6.
called?
No, I just know she had
Yeah,
6
she-
kids.
you know,
Right.
Not
And then
naturally.
she went-
Not naturally.
Yeah.
By them implanting.
By them implanting her with, so I think it was 6 at one time.
Well, you know what, man? You
Yeah.
gotta always see the positive with a negative.
I'm sorry. What's the
Oh, man.
positive?
Okay,
Right.
Wanna know what I see positive?
the positive, at least,
Wanna know what I
at
see
least,
positive?
at least she ain't let a dude just run up in there and
Man.
fucking put all those kids in there. I mean, that's the positive. I don't
Really?
know.
But what
man.
would her?
I don't know. Shit.
What would her?
That
What
ain't
would?
positive.
You know she on Section 8.
No, they.
Yeah, she was on Section 8
She
went
was?
back
Well,
back
who
in the
pays
day.
that
when she
bill?
Listen,
first-
man,
8 kids?
it's women out here, man, that got fucking 15, 16 kids, man, that they done had, man, and no telling how many goddamn different fathers.
Yeah, Octomom though, that's just horrible. I just wanted to make sense.
Well,
I just
it
wanna-
don't make
You're
sense.
not gonna get that to me.
It ain't gonna
And
make sense,
Her
bro.
her last 8, they 10 now.
They 10 years old.
They 10. So you got 8 kids to turn 10 at the same time.
Just
Wow.
imagine the 8 at crying stage where they are babies. 8 bottles.
Right.
But not 8,
8
just-
cases of Similac.
Man,
Or, you know.
Man.
I-
She had sponsors.
can I add on to that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, make it make sense. Why would a woman have a kid by a brother and he ain't involved with that first kid, but then she lay down and have another kid by the same motherfucker? Make
Get
sense.
into a whole.
No. I know what I think, but make it make sense.
It don't
Why?
make sense.
Exactly.
It don't make sense. I think my 2 baby mamas, my first baby mama, I think we had sex maybe once.
That's
Y'all had a
it.
baby?
That's
Yeah,
it. That's the only time you.
twins.
Hold on.
That's-
You
yeah.
said you only had sex with her one time?
Yeah, and pop twins.
Wow.
And never ever went
God
back.
damn.
Never ever went back.
Why you ain't go back?
I was 16. I didn't know what the fuck. And really why I didn't go back? I thought this
Nah,
is
you were
crazy.
16.
Yeah, I was 16.
That's all you
No,
got to explain.
No, but hold on.
Shit, I mean-
This is what I thought. I thought that every time you screwed, you make babies. So I would look at my mother and father and say, okay, they did it 4 times.
So they got focused.
And my auntie got 6 kids, so she did it 6 times. She nasty. You know, that's the way I thought it went. So that's why I did.
So nobody never set you down and
Nah.
taught you birds and the bees.
a woman did later. but at
woman
that
did.
time-
A woman did.
A woman did later. But at that time, no, we had the
So
basic.
you stopped?
Yeah, I really
Oh.
didn't.
So you was a virgin
I was
you
a virgin until the twins, and I was a virgin until I got
Wow.
to be like 22,
Wow.
23.
Wow.
Another one.
Wow.
Oh
Yeah.
wow. And then
'Cause I
that's when you
thought-
figured out that that's not.
Ooh, it was on and
Hey,
pop.
man, hey, bro.
I was smacking them with that boy.
How many parents actually do sit their child down and tell them
know,
about the
right?
birds? I know my parents did.
My parents did.
You know how I learned?
In action.
No, I learned. Okay, I learned this. Me and the neighborhood kids, we out playing around, and we go. You know how you got the mattresses and shit? You be jumping on them bitches. So we go back in the alley part, and we go into this little bush. Motherfucker pulls out a naked book.
Oh, bro.
So that's when I start. I'm like, God damn, what the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying?
right.
That was the first.
He said a naked book.
Yeah,
Yeah.
porno book, whatever.
Yeah.
Right.
That was the first indication. I'm like,
Right.
man, something down there start
Tingling.
reacting. I'm like, oh shit, what
Right.
the fuck? I like this shit.
Right.
Now,
You know,
we touching this book now. Don't tell him where that book been, bro. Everybody grabbing the motherfucking book.
Let me see. Oh shit! Look at that.
And then from there, you know, hey man, I taught my goddamn self the birds and the bees, man.
Yeah, I had to get. I really, literally thought every time you had sex, you made babies.
Hey man, hey,
You know.
technically, yeah, you could.
Yeah, you could. But I thought like every time, like
Every time you stick it in,
every time
yeah.
you stick it in, baby. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but once I got to school,
I know you was
bro,
real confused when you had twins. Like, wait a minute, what?
Yeah, I was
First
like,
off,
Not only that, I remember the first time I had sex, and you know how you climax. Before, I thought something was wrong. Man.
I did too.
I'm like, oh hell no.
I did too. Yeah.
And I never did. I never
Yeah.
did finish.
right.
And every time I try, man, I get this feeling. I'm like, something ain't right, man.
Yeah.
This shit ain't.
Yeah.
And then one day I just let it go, bro. I'm like, oh shit,
that's what that is.
shit, god damn it, let's do it again.
Right. Yeah.
I taught my
Own it,
goddamn self the birds and the bees, man.
Hell
Shit.
yeah.
So funny.
But on that note, man, anything else, man, we gonna shut it on down, man. We appreciate everybody that came. Hey,
Yeah.
the next subject, I don't know, I'll let y'all come up with it, man. But like I say, man, we gonna keep coming up.
We
with these.
we got to get deep the next one. We definitely got to get deep.
We did
Your
get
idea.
deep this time though a little bit.
Yeah, we
Well,
did.
Yeah.
I
Your
got a little
idea.
something.
Willie
Yup.
Lynch. Okay.
I'm gonna add to maybe the show every now and then, but this a true fact.
Okay.
Okay, so this give people something to think about. Okay, it's a sex cult in Hollywood that own 11 daycares worldwide,
Oh.
and they was found guilty of sex trafficking,
Huh?
and the media is being silent on that issue.
Wait.
Let's just give you something to think about.
Okay. Wow.
A sex cult owns 11 daycares
A
throughout the
Hollywood
world.
sex cult,
Throughout the whole world.
11 daycares worldwide. They was found guilty of sex trafficking,
Oh yeah, I could believe
and
it.
the media been silent on that. That's just
Of
a
course
true
they're
fact.
gonna be silent.
Yeah,
True
you
fact.
know they're gonna be silent. Now those are the real thugs. Those are the real dogs. Those are the real.
Those are the
animals.
savages.
Those are
the
the
savages.
Right.
Yeah, those are the savages.
And I'm assuming no black people was connected with
I
that.
don't know who's connected with it.
Well,
but
I could
it's
probably
the fact that
say
they being quiet.
ain't no black
That's-
folks
I like that
connected
true
with that
fact.
shit.
Daycare.
I like that
our
true
kids.
facts. Yeah.
I like that too. You gonna bring that up every? I like that.
I like that.
I'ma get a true
yeah,
fact.
true facts.
A true
Yeah, I
fact.
like that
So
true
we got the
fact.
true facts, and then we got all.
Make it make sense.
Oh, and we don't want to forget. Everybody know about the Amazon forest burning out of control. They ain't putting that too much
Oh,
on it.
yeah,
Now it's just
that's
jumping
something.
up.
What, the Amazon forest?
Yeah, it been burning for a while.
Oh.
Somebody made a mention that the Amazon is like the lungs of the United States.
Yeah,
and
20%. It produces 20% of our oxygen.
Right. And
So that's a lot.
And it's supposed to slow down global warming.
Right.
Wow.
So because they so
Wow.
against global warming, only thing I hear from that is, was it intentional?
Well, people saying some of the people saying it's
I mean-
intentional. Who
I
knows?
believe that shit is,
It
man.
could-
Everything
yeah.
have a
Listen,
purpose
yeah.
and a
Because they're going to
reason.
start charging for air.
Yeah, well,
Hey.
I mean, technically we do pay
I
for
don't know,
something.
but the Amazon is not. It's something that you can't just like. Okay, let me go plant some more seeds. No, that's irreversible.
No, right?
Yeah, that is.
People got to keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Well, you know,
Keep that
hey,
in mind.
and I'm gonna update next week the coon of the week. But this
Okay.
week,
uh-huh.
still the same person right there. Y'all, just take my clip from last show, it put it and just add
So
that.
does it show up on?
Man, she,
Yeah.
man, she a fucking
So
she a superhero.
Shit.
yeah. So
No,
that's-
she made
shit.
it 3 times. She a superhero.
listen.
Right.
My book.
It's till somebody come that's overwhelmingly more popular than this woman right here.
Right.
She holds the spot.
She was just in it. She was,
Coon of the
she was
week.
saying something.
Coon
It was
of
something
the
about
week.
her this week too. I didn't
Oh well, yeah.
catch it.
Well, I got a message for her. Fuck her, and I ain't voting for her.
Me either. Booga 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 booga.
Okay, so other than that, man, hey, we appreciate you, man. All the listeners, man, we appreciate you taking your time out on this Saturday, man, to be with us.
Yeah, we appreciate everybody.
Everybody, the bike, bro. Hey, y'all want to give any shots out?
Thank you, Dawn. Thank you, Justin. Thank you, new member Carlos.
Hey, Carlos.
Yeah, Carlos.
Hey, we
man.
want to thank
I like
all
that.
the
I like that.
subscribers.
And my man Sick, who's always in the
Always
building.
I like to get
24/7.
shots out. Happy belated birthday,
Yes,
and
happy
I like to
birthday.
give a coming birthday to my mom and aunt. Right when is their birthday?
Mom's is like in 30 minutes.
Yep.
Okay,
Exactly.
okay.
Happy
Hey.
birthday, Mom.
Mom,
Aunt,
love you.
always. And who else? Oh, I'll give a shout out to my kids, man. I hope y'all listening. Change the shit up, man. Pops love you.
Yep.
What else? Is that it?
I think that's it.
Everybody be
I think
safe
that's
out
all.
there, and we will be back at you with the real shit. So,
Keep tuned in, and good night, and fuck you.
Yeah. Raise me up. Testing. All my people, man. Raise it up. Yeah. Okay. Yo, I see the flag, dog. It's raised halfway. Steady creeping, get blast with the AK. I have a soldier mind. Bullets ricochet. Come to my hood, see a murder every day. I can't help to feel lost. Hope I find my way. It's been a minute, but I think about my nigga Ray and about your mom. I know she's in a better place. More haters look death in the face. Concentrated on the money, more dope for the take. But at the same time, it brings a lot of pain. Cause most of my homies either dead or locked away. Ain't no love in the hood, niggas don't fly straight. I got a habit, but I work on it day to day. Just to feed my fam, hustle like every way. Yeah. Raise me up. Testing. All my people, man. Raise it up. Yeah. Okay. Yo, I see the flag, dog. It's raised halfway. Steady creeping, get blast with the AK. I have a soldier mind. Bullets ricochet. Come to my hood, see a murder every day. I can't help to feel lost. Hope I find my way. It's been a minute, but I think about my nigga Ray.